I'm a new lowly prison guard at one of the worst jails in the United States. And if I want to turn this place around, I'm gonna have to earn the respect of both the prisoners and my fellow guards, deal with runaway convicts, explosion threats, terrifying uprisings, and cleaning the hanky-panky suite, master the prison showers, and make this prison so cool that it rises to the very top of the prison rankings. I 100%ed Prison Simulator. First, I'll have to create the prison I'll be simulating. I name it Good Times Bars because prison is all about good times. Fill it with some inmates and I'm off to my first day at work. It turns out I'm not actually running a prison. I'm just a lowly guard on my first day on the job. After I spend a bit of time fumbling around the locker room and figuring out the controls, it's time to meet the boss. He tells me about the way things work around here and I'm already starting to feel like this place is definitely not up to code. In the second case, you end up in the infirmary. And if you get hurt, you can get some medicine there or just eat a snack. You don't have medicine here? Terrible benefits here. Did I get his respect? Oh, I did. I got 1% respect off that. Bro. 1% respect. That's more than I have with most of my audience. From the warden's office, I make my way to the cell block where it's time to do my first duty as a guard, taking attendance. I pull the lever to open the prisoners' doors and then I start clicking. Why are they wearing jeans and not like prison outfits? Are they all gonna be shirtless the whole time? I guess I didn't really expect that. Okay, so you might have realized that all 16 of my prisoners are rocking an eerily similar look. And that's because the cell block that I'll be running is home to the infamous Jones crime family, a gang of 15 brothers who tore up the streets of the Midwest before they got caught and thrown in here together. Now, there's too many Jones to go through all of them, but let me take you through some of the standouts. First up here, we got Jesus Jones. To the outside, it looked like he was just living his normal, humble life as a dog behaviorist and modeling figures with clay. In reality, he was scamming thousands of people out of cash by pretending to be a messiah, which, like, really, it's kind of not his fault if I'm being honest. It's more just like their fault for believing it, but I digress. But our next prisoner is the complete opposite, as he's one of the most twisted men in the entire Jones crime family. He likes to watch anime. That should have been enough to arrest him, but we had to make up some other crap to actually get this sicko behind bars. And he's into anime, so I'll go Kenji-san Jones. There we go. Of course, not everyone here is as reprehensible as the twisted Kenji-san Jones. We've also got R. Jones, who's nothing more than a video game pirate, which I know is illegal, but I didn't realize you could go to jail for that. And oh my god, it's Nintendo with a steel chair! We've got Goldman Jones, who's of course here for tax fraud, but not all the names for these prisoners come as easy to me. Let's just call him, Fart Jones. There you go, okay. Now, the next prisoner you're gonna need to know might just be the most important to remember in the entire flock. Frequently farts too hard and poos himself just a little bit, but then when he goes to scratch, he can feel his crack, he can feel the poo on his finger a little bit. And he's a pickpocketer, so that's why we'll call him Turd Finger Jones. That actually is a good name. Finally, we've got the only non-Jones in the cell block, Todd. Yep, just Todd. Unlike all the Joneses here for violent crimes like murder, arson, and robbery, Todd's got a different story. As you can tell just by looking at him, he's a big fan of fine art. A real connoisseur. He's here because he stole a work of art. And I'm, of course, talking about that buttery, smooth face of his. No, but seriously, he stole the Mona Lisa. Don't trust this guy. Back to roll call, though, and things seem to start out calm enough. Everyone's just standing there while I take their attendance. But all of a sudden, I see Fart Jones trying to make a break for it. Oh, no. This guy, you're acting out. Oh, okay, I guess I gotta use the baton on him, right? Oh, did I kill him? No, you can't kill people with the baton. Some of the prisoners don't want to come out of their cells, though, so I have to find a way to tease them out, like R. Jones over here. Come on out, R. What you doing? You see anyone else here? Well, it's funny that you mentioned that. I've had company in my cell for some time, but I don't think anyone else sees him except for me. Oh, dude's lost it. It's also that he's a ghost, and the earth is flat. Well, have you seen it with your own eyes? Are you able to say with hand on heart that you've been to space and saw it with your own eyes? I guess that's true. As tempting as it is, turns out you don't have to solve every problem with violence. Rover Jones doesn't want to come out because he's mad about the prison's rat problem. I convince him to write a letter to the warden about it, and not only does he come out for roll call, he gives me some respect too. Kenji-san Jones tells me he's writing a book in his mind about prison. I don't think he's bothering anybody, so I let him chill out in his own little mangaka and mark him present. And that's my first routine attendance check complete. And I only had to beat one prisoner mercilessly, which for prison guard standards is actually surprisingly low. Now I get to experience my first free time. But first, the game has to teach me a bit about quests. When you notice that someone has an exclamation point above their head, it means he has a quest for you. There's quests in prison? What kind of quest? But before we dive into the exciting world of prison quests, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Deliver at All Costs. Deliver at All Costs is a fast-paced action game set in the hustle and bustle of 1950s America. You play as Winston Green, a courier traversing across the city who has a less than conventional way of delivering his cargo. Yes, our friend Winston here is willing to do whatever it takes to deliver his packages, whether that means driving straight through buildings, running over pedestrians, attaching balloons to his truck to float across the city, driving through active fireworks, exploding some police cars, and a whole lot of other nonsense. Everywhere Winston goes, he leaves a trail of chaos and destruction in his wake, which is just an absolute blast. The environments are highly destructible, letting you wreak havoc and finish your deliveries in whatever way you please. That's what's so great about this game. You can play in whichever way you want. The missions are wacky and hilarious, so you never know what kind of crazy task you'll have next. The game is now available on Steam, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Epic Game Stores, and GOG. Thanks to Far Out Games and Konami for sponsoring this video. You don't want to miss out on Deliver at All Costs, so be sure to check out my links in the description to download it today. During free time, I can do whatever I want across the entire prison. So what do I do first? I do as all great prison guards do and stick my hand straight down a toilet. Oh, Tommy, I have to search yourself for contraband now. I found drugs! Oh, Tommy. Tommy, now I have to search you down. Better shove off. Dude, I found drugs in your cell, man. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do about that, though, so I leave him be. Right now, I'm feeling like I need to get a little stronger. A tough guy like me, if I don't lift, I die. So I beeline it straight to the prison yard where I can spend my free time getting swole. The heck, I stink at this. I'm not very good at this. I feel like I'm not gonna get a lot of stamina off of this. Unsurprisingly, I do terribly at this, as my experience with weightlifting is effectively zero. Which you may be able to tell by the fact that I look like a scarecrow that one day magically came to life. The minigame is incredibly confusing though, as I'm supposed to like release the bar when it gets over to the right, but not too soon or I won't finish the rep. But if I go too late, the bar turns completely red. Why is lifting so complicated? I thought it was just pick up heavy bar. I struggled through my 12 reps, but I'm rewarded with an extra 20 permanent stamina. I've already been a little frustrated by how quickly my stamina runs out when I sprint, so that seems like a nice upgrade to have. With that, my first free time is over and it's back to the grind. Why is he looking at me like that? What the heck is wrong with his face? Bro, you're actually haunted. Okay, we have to go to the parcel searching room. I'm directed to my next job for today, the routine package search. It's my job to inspect everybody's packages and make sure nothing illegal is getting through to the prisoners. If I find contraband, I'm supposed to report it to the warden. Immediately, I find something in the first package addressed to Fart Jones. Drug! While I'm supposed to report any contraband to the warden, I also have the option here to just keep the drugs for myself. But it's the first day on the job now, so I decide to hold off on becoming corrupt and report any findings. Tommy Jones's package isn't clean either. I find a needle stuck in some food sent to him, but everything else looks fine. Are you allowed to get stuff like this delivered to prison? I'm learning a lot about prison. Hopefully it will be the last time I learn about prison. Can't say the same thing for most YouTubers. There's another syringe in Doggy Jones' package, so I secure that. Doggy's package was the last one, so I put it on the shelf and make my way over to the final part of the day, evening briefing. I talk to the night guard and tell him that I'm done for the day. Finished my first day, my money, I got $10. I have $30 in total. I searched a prisoner and I beat one prisoner. I only beat one prisoner on my first day. I feel as though that's pretty good, honestly. That's probably better than like most days. On day 2, my job is to take a group to the workshop and supervise them while they do rehabilitation activities. I can take up to 5 prisoners with me to the workshop, but due to the kind of poor explanation of what I'm supposed to do here and my notorious inability to actually read anything a game tells me, I only round up 1 inmate before heading out. So it's just me and you today, I guess, P. Jones. Go to the locker on the right of the entrance, choose your chosen tools E, and go to each of the convicts to give them a tool to work with. Make sure everybody works. If someone's looking around, reprimand him or use direct force. Prisoners have to work for a determined time, but if they work longer, the prison will earn more money. That seems unethical. What do you mean a prison can be a business? I set my moral qualms to the side and give P. Jones the hammer he needs to do his work, or whatever you want to call doing this. Part of the challenge of the workshop is supposed to be keeping multiple prisoners engaged with their work rather than slacking off. It's gonna be pretty easy for me here since I only brought P. The second he starts relaxing the job, it's my job to get him back on the grind. When he doesn't listen to me, I do what any good prison guard does, resort to violence. Get to work! They always follow a good man, nothing more. Oh, I kind of feel bad. I'm sorry, P. He's the baby of the family. That remorse doesn't last too long, though. Get out! Get the heck down! Get down! He had it coming, guys. Alright, get back up. I've only earned $5. I want to earn a little bit more. It's only been a day and a half, and I've already completely lost all moral values here as a prison guard. At this rate, it's only a matter of time until I start doing sponsorships for BetterHelp. I forced P to work overtime for another minute, earning the prison a solid $11. There's two ways of earning money in this game: prison money and personal money. Prison money, like what I just earned through the workshop, can be spent on upgrades for the prison, like better beds and toilets for the cells or a weight set for the yard. Personal money is what I'll need to buy stuff off prisoners or to upgrade my own weapons, items, or skills. I collect the hammer from P and then return it to the workshop. I'm now supposed to search P and make sure he didn't grab anything from that workshop. All he has is an energy drink though, so I bring him back to the cell and wrap up the first task of day 2. It's free time once again, so I decide to make my way to the shooting range. I'm currently limited to the riot gun, so I load it up and send some shots down range. Do I have to hit in the red section, or can I just hit it anywhere? Oh, it's just how many times you have to hit it, I see. Or like they have health, I see, and hitting in the sweet spots gives you more. Okay, I get it. Okay, that was kind of confusing. I had good accuracy though. That's it for today's free time. My afternoon task once again sends me to the search room, but today's job is a little bit different from yesterday's. This time, I'm helping process inmates who are scheduled for release. I have to make sure that they don't have any contraband on them. I don't know why anybody would be sneaking things out of prison. I feel like usually you want to get them inside of there, but whatever. Feel free to sneak some of the abhorrently disgusting food we feed you out into the sweet wilderness. I also have to double check that their papers match up with our prison records. Wait, I feel like I've played this game before. Number 231305 251. Oh wait, no, I just can't read. It does say 251. Okay, it all looked good to me. Check the prison's documents and stamp them accordingly. Oh my god, it's like Papers, Please. There's one more prisoner to process, and despite this guy Leo really giving me the creeps, his papers look fine, so I begrudgingly let him go. My second day is complete, and I'm really starting to get the hang of this prison guard thing. I don't know what I'm doing at all. That much was probably clear to everybody, though. Okay, it's the end of the day, though. All right, I got $10, guys. I'm back on the grind for day 3, and the boss wants to see me. Ah, crap. Oh, no. He knows that I didn't confiscate those drugs. Oh, crud. Or was it a needle? It was a needle. I forgot. Oh, crud. Am I screwed? Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. But to my great surprise, I'm not getting fired at all. Actually, the opposite. I'm getting a promotion. Corruption truly is the best way to the top. I'm not sure what I actually get out of this besides more responsibilities, but yay! I get access to the warden's office computer thanks to my promotion, and it's my job to order some dumbbells for the prison yard. Log on to the cool web, yes, that's really what they call it, and spruce up our prison yard with some sick new weights. There's a few more things you can do with this computer. There's email and a totally not suspicious folder called Not Porn V2. I'm sure that'll somehow be very useful later on, but for now, I log off and prepare for my day's first task. I head to the social room where one of my fellow guards is waiting to teach me about how to get good at prison guarding. I can teach you, but you need 2 things first: skill points and money. You didn't think I'd tell you our secrets for free, did you? What? Skill points? There's currency? What kind of currency are you dealing with here? Yeah, it turns out Prison Simulator has a skill tree system. Yes, I am being serious. There are 2 types of skills you can invest into this game: active and passive skills. The active skills are much more useful, and the passive ones are basically useless, so I invest a skill point into improving my searching and intimidating abilities. I spend another point on increasing my negotiating ability, but I'm gonna need to get richer if I want any more skills because they cost both points and money. Today presents another new task: guarding the prison yard during the daily stroll. My job is to make sure nobody's getting violent or pissing all over the place. This is also looking like my best opportunity yet to actually interact with the prisoners. Right away, Teddy Jones steps up and offers me my very first bribe. Want to get some money? Depends on what you want. I want to see Jesus Jones lying with a smashed face. How much you paying? 25 now and 25 when it's done. I'm in. Can someone help me? I don't give a crud. Jesus Jones has to have a smashed face, nothing more. Here's your advance. It'd be great if you do it today. Okay. I am unethical. I'm going to shoot. Where is Jesus Jones? Finally, a chance to make this gig work for me. And just like all those weird billboards on the highways always told me, all I have to do is find Jesus. Jesus, what do you look like? That's Bonzo. That's Doggy. Tommy Jones. God, why did they let me manage the world's weirdest family? Where's Jesus Jones? Jesus can't hide from me forever, though. I find him on the basketball court and prepare to earn some cold, hard cash. Oh, Jesus. That'll learn your lesson. And I can tell that I'm really embodying my prison guard self now, 'cause I beat Jesus well after I'd already completed this quest. It's only been 3 days in this prison, I can already feel myself slipping away. I find Teddy, and he's more than satisfied with my handiwork. He's gonna walk the smash space for a week. Freaking loser. Thanks for that. Here's your money and my respect. Free time in the prison yard is scheduled to end now, but I want to be the coolest guard in the whole cell block, so I let the prisoners stay out for longer to earn some extra respect. I mean, everybody here just seems so chill. What could possibly go wrong? Is this guy allowed to pee? Hey, stop pissing around. You know, there's a thing. Yeah, I am talking to you. Don't do this ever again. I'm gonna piss wherever I want. Oh no. Come on, you don't want to talk. You don't want to fight me, dude. You don't want to fight me. Okay. Get some prisoner respect. I don't know why you did that to yourself, but it's fine though. Clearly this was just a doggy problem. Everybody else is being very normal and can be trusted to stay outside. Hey, the heck are you doing? You're PO'd. No, I'm okay. I'm gonna fix this and then you're gonna go calm down yourself. So maybe you will help me with my anger issue. Okay. You asked for this, bro. I'm sorry. I decided I've had enough and put the stroll to a merciful end, and thanks to my totally intentional gameplay, I earned my first achievement. Nice. Ignore the reprehensible behavior of a prisoner. Oh, yep, that's what I meant to do. Totally ignored that guy. That guy has been ignored. Exactly as I thought. I'm genuinely not even sure what triggered that achievement, but I'll take all the help I can get. With my free time, I grind another weightlifting session and earn even more stamina. For my afternoon task, I get to do my boss's job for him. That is another part of my so-called promotion. I have to log onto the warden's computer and use it to process a bunch of applications. This is another Papers, Please-esque logic game where I have to look out for forged seals and signatures while deciding whether or not to approve these prisoners' requests. Once again, Prison Simulator has locked me into a battle with my eternal foe, reading comprehension. Inmate's name is Christopher Robinson. Christopher Robin? That's hilarious. Follow-up examinations. This all looks good to me. I'm gonna approve this. Wait, hold on. What did my email say again? You're prohibiting to grant pass to prisoners who have a sentence of more than 5 years. So, you have a sentence of more than 5 years, so I have to deny this, unfortunately. Sorry, Christopher Robin. I guess your request was a whole sack of poo, you know what I mean? I earned no money, and I lost the respect of all the prisoners. Oh, that sucked. I hope I don't get put on that job a lot. That was absolutely terrible. Day 3 was definitely a downer compared to my first 2 days on the job, but at least it's over. I trudge over to the night guard and end the day. I made a decent amount of money for the prison and keep earning respect from the guards, but my respect with the prisoners is plummeting. It's clear what has to be done here. And I didn't even get that much guard respect in return. Okay, I gotta get my prisoner respect up. I gotta do some unethical things. But before I can do anything of the sort, I'm interrupted by alarms and the whole prison going dark. What's going on? Oh no! Justin, I can hear you. You don't have any power either. Oh no! Blackout in the prison. Oh my god, it's like a Guardians of the Galaxy style situation. It's still my first week on the job, but somehow this disaster of a situation has become my responsibility. I'm charged with figuring out what exactly caused this power outage. The game directs me to the workshop where I find a fuse box missing 2 fuses. Justin, do you copy, newbie? Affirmative. Are you next to the fuses? Yes, but 2 of them are missing. Crap, now it makes sense. Someone stole the fuses? The prisoners are going back to their cells now, but Goldman Jones from Block B is missing. Goldman Jones, no! Is it possible to escape when there's no power? It's not all that simple, but time is on his side. Check the prison yard, main exit, and search rooms. You may have tried to escape through one of the doors there. Goldman Jones! Dude, trying to escape when you just did, like, tax fraud? I quickly find Goldman and realize this is the perfect opportunity to start getting unethical with it. You will be punished for your unacceptable behavior. What behavior? Penalty of isolation, no leaving cell, no pass, no phones. Yeah, you gotta go to solitary confinement. You'll be transferred to solitary. Maybe think about your behavior there. I'll escort you after the routine ends. Maybe we can make a deal. $70. Oh my god, that actually worked. Just behave yourself this time. You're forgiven. Can I just do it again? You'll be punished for unacceptable behavior. Penalty of isolation. Oh, I got minus 60 respect from him. Oh, God. Despite opening the door for him and clearing his escape path, Goldman just stands there and continues to try and pick locks that aren't even there. Prison Simulator makes it pretty clear that there's only one way to solve problems like this. With my fists. I think I'm gonna have to beat the crap out of you now. Thanks for the $70 though, dude. Stop hitting me. Did you steal the fuses? Yes, I took them. You know you're facing a longer sentence for trying to escape and disrupting prison order? I had to try. It's not safe in here. None of you can keep me safe. Oh, that feels like an honestly fair critique. If you have a problem with other prisoners, tell the warden about it. He's the last person who can help me. Going back to your cell right now. Before that, I have to search you. Found a fuse. Okay, take that. Where's the second fuse? The second fuse? Yeah, I have 2 of them. I had 2 of them. Oh no! Maybe it's somewhere on my escape path. It could be the hall, the workshop, maybe the canteen. You wanted to escape through the canteen? No, I only took some food. God, I feel bad. This Goldman guy doesn't seem all that bad, honestly. Wait, hold on. Now I don't know who to believe. I mean, is Goldman really in the wrong? Is the warden actually corrupt? Is all this just a made-up lie for him to actually get what he wants? I keep those burning questions in the back of my head as I go on a fetch quest for the other fuse. I pour over the workshop and canteen before finally finding it in the infirmary. It's not enough to just bring them back and put them in the fuse box, though. Of course it isn't. I also have to play an extremely confusing puzzle before the power will actually turn back on. What? Does it matter where they go? Oh, it does. Okay. No. It's just like a guessing game. I see. Or maybe there's a way to tell and I'm just a bozo. Oh my god. Woo! That was scary. I head to the warden to report on what happened, and he doesn't seem too bothered by it. If anything, he's just really excited that he gets to punish Goldman for his escape. Almost a little too excited. Still, I don't know if I'm buying what Goldman had to say about this whole corruption thing. I mean, would a corrupt guy really say this? I head to the evening briefing and end the most hectic day yet of my budding prison guard career. I made good money. I'm at $150, man. Not bad, but could be better. I need more prisoner respect. How do I earn such a thing? The next day is a normal one, or at least by the standards here at at Good Times Bars. I start with package search, and I've already learned I have to be thorough. You never know what could be lurking in something as innocent looking as a box of toothpaste. Is there anything inside the box though? Oh, a knife! Should I take it for myself? Whose package is this? Jesus Jones? You know what? I need some respect with Jesus. Whoever sent this package was trying to give Jesus the mother load. I find drugs in here too, and a couple razors. Even I have limits. I gotta step in for this. I'll leave you your razor, but I got to sell this knife, man. I mean, you're like really pushing your luck. Okay, but I'll leave you with your razor. I feel like that's a fair exchange. I'm trying to strike a delicate balance here. I have so many goals and so many people to appease between trying to do my job, earn money and resources, and keep respect for both guards and prisoners. I'm also operating under the assumption that any of the game's systems make any logical sense, which, you know, is not necessarily an assumption supported by reality. Irregardless, I now have another block of free time to use, which I spend trying to figure out how to sell some of the stuff I've secured back to the prisoners for some sweet, sweet personal cash. I don't make much headway, as it seems like I haven't built up enough respect with the prisoners for them to trust me with buying or selling, though. But I do find some drugs in the cell of that rascal Bonzo Jones. I try to discipline him, but he doesn't take it well, and we get into a good old-fashioned prison brawl. Thanks to my trusty nightstick, I have no problems of doing it. But turns out Bonzo wasn't the only one I needed to worry about. I keep saying I need to win the prisoner's respect, and then I keep beating the crap. Is this guard beating me up? Oh, you're over, bro. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, do I have an inventory? Eat. Why does this one guard want to fight me so bad? I didn't mean to hit you. Yeah. Take that, bro. Did that get some prisoner respect at least? It doesn't seem to give me any respect, at least not yet. It does give me an achievement for winning a fight against one of my fellow guards. In my infinite wisdom, I figure the prisoners would love to see nothing more than me beating the absolute crap out of another one of the guards who have made their lives a living hell. Yeah, guys, watch me beat up Alexander. Hasn't this guy caused you all so much pain? Oh, I'm gonna die. Not today, though! Oh, I blocked it! Oh, take this! This is probably really gross misuse of power. Wait, did nobody even see that? Nobody even watched? Aw, dang it. I don't get it. What else could you prisoners possibly want? I'm actually beating up other prison guards for no reason. Respect me! I order you to respect me! I decide to continue my search for the prisoner's cells. While I'm searching through Spark Jones's cell, I find some drugs and decide to take them. But another guard catches me. Oh, shoot. They won't know anything. Report where you want. I don't give a crap. Oh, you didn't see anything here? Oh, I paid a bribe. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, jeez. Okay. Whew, that was a close one. I feel like I got away with one, considering I offered him the lowest possible bribe and still got away with it. I continue my sweep, and one of the prisoners, the infamous Fart Jones, has a quest for me. Fuzzy! I mean, Mr. Fuzz, I got a problem. Be a human and help me, okay? What's up? What's the problem, buddy? I haven't got any packages for my family. Oh, I'd really like to eat something sweet. Can you get some cookies for me? 10 will be great, you know, for longer. Pay you for your trouble. $100? Think what I can do. $100 for some cookies, okay. For my first free time quest, I head over to the prison yard, where there's a guard who wants me to deliver some packages to other guards around the prison. My goal? Go fast. Take this and run to the destination. Go, 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 go. Where am I supposed to go? This way, okay. I have a package. I gained 2 speed. My next task is another crack at the workshop activity. This time I figure out how to bring a full team of 5 to be my little minions. It's a ragtag group to be sure. I really wanted to bring Goldman to the workshop today. I still feel a little bad about the way the whole prison break thing went down. And I want to make him feel like everything's still normal here at Good Times Bars. That he can still have a good, normal life even inside these walls. If you give me your heart, Goldman, I'll give you mine! Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. Oh! Goldman! I was so foolish to trust you. Why would I trust you? God, I was so stupid. Why did I do that? Poor Teddy. I get everybody back to work and realize I need to focus on what really matters. Money. I feel like I'm making no money. I want to punch somebody. I'm trying to get into the cop mindset. I work my Joneses to the absolute bone, forcing them into a full 2 minutes of overtime. That's enough for me to pick up another achievement. Nice. Force prisoners to work overtime. Oh, they don't like working overtime. I guess I foolishly believed that they would want to work overtime. I don't know what I was thinking. Wait, am I the bad guy here? I continue to grapple with this thought as I finish up the workshop activity. I search the prisoners to make sure they don't bring anything back into their cells, and I find that Kenji-san Jones is trying to smuggle some wood pieces back to his cell. I take them back for myself, and this absolutely narc of a guard tries to talk back to me. How dare you try to do your job? Time to show everybody here what's up. This is what you get. Don't you ever question what I'm doing here. You all saw that? Tell your friends. I'm corrupt, and I want your respect, and I don't care what the man says. I'm a prisoner on the inside or something. You can... Oh, I didn't mean to take your Coke. I'm sorry. I beat up a guard. No respect from the prisoners. Take his freaking can of Coca-Cola, and all of a sudden, he's like PO'd at you. What the heck? This is not equivalent exchange at all. Dude, how do you get prisoner respect? It's a joke. Prisoners hate me. It's like I've trapped them inside of a place that they hate and all they want to do is go see their families. I decide to take a break from all these heavy thoughts and head to the social room where I upgrade my skills again. I figure I might as well spend my free time here with a game of darts, and I get absolutely cooked in a game of 901. I'm realizing now this is a really easy darts minigame. Okay, it's pretty hard, honestly. Dang it! Oh god. Can I bail? Jesus, I'm getting cooked. Okay, that was horrible. I could still come back. Oh, okay, there's no way. Oh! Okay, no. Oh, there's no way. Oh, I lost. Okay. I lost 40 bucks from that. I didn't have any money. All I have left for today is an uneventful session of prisoner releases, and with that, I'm through day 5. Made some good money, though. And hey, look, you know what? I was trying to get the prisoner respect. I actually beat the crap out of another guard, and I still got 6 respect. Dude, he was into it. He liked it. I don't know what to tell you guys. Day 6 starts with another new routine, cell block shakedown. For this one, I have to search every single cell in the block, and my job is to secure any contraband I find. Or I can choose to be a bad cop and just take the contraband for myself. I just have to be careful not to get caught by any goody two-shoes guards who would snitch on me. But there's actually another option available to me if I find something during these searches, and it might finally be my way to earn some respect with these prisoners. So you leave it with me, maybe we can get along somehow. I don't know how much, take a bribe. Okay, I'll pretend I saw nothing. Holy crap, thanks. I promise it's just for me. Yeah, just do your drugs, man. That's fine. Oh, I'm gonna take it. No, please don't take that. Okay, pretend I saw nothing. Yeah, I'm getting some respect. Now, after finally earning some prisoner respect, it was time to unwind. Now, I headed back to the darts board to finally prove myself. That darts loss yesterday has been all I could think of all day long. And today, I'm getting my revenge. And yes, it looked bad at first, but you just gotta believe! And now I have to just get 160. I just have to lock in. 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 Oh, yes! Oh my god, that was so close. Holy crap. Oh my god, I can't believe I got it at the end. Holy crap. Oh my god, I feel so vindicated. With my winnings from darts jingling around in my pocket, the day continues with another new task. And one completely foreign to most of my viewers, cleaning. I just go around to 3 different rooms and mop and scrub all the dirt away. Today's a long one, so I get another free time, and I prove my big darts comeback was no fluke with an easy win, giving me even more cash. Only one more task for today, and it's another new one, evening head count. The only real difference between this one and roll call is the time of day, although I do discover that I can earn some money for picking up trash and bringing it to the bins in the cell block. I also find my first of the game's 10 super special double secret items, or whatever they want to call them. Empty bottle. This collectible is connected to with one of the bloodiest riots in the history of penitentiary institutions. During this incident, 33 prisoners died. There's an uprising that, wait, that's really the bloodiest thing that's ever happened in the history of prison? Only 33 prisoners dying? I mean, like, I know that's a lot, but I don't know. During that time, prisoners were okay, and I don't need to read the rest. Before closing out the day, I do my favorite thing in the whole world and log onto the internet, where I decide to spend every single dollar the prison has on slightly upgraded toilets. Alright, let's upgrade them. Yay! Better toilets now. So I upgrade it to... Oh, I thought it was like actually going to be a better toilet. Doesn't look nice, but it still works. The basic furnishing of the cell. Okay, probably shouldn't have spent all my money on that, honestly. Thankfully, that's not my problem. I still had enough money left over to spend on pepper spray, so I buy it and then head to the evening briefing and then end the day. It became clear very quickly that day 7 was not going to be a normal day at Good Times bars. Talk to the guard. What guard? Oh, Goldman Jones! Oh, what happened to Goldman Jones? Oh, he died. Same one who tried to escape, indeed. How could it have happened? Was it the guard from the night shift? We don't know. Nobody saw him and no one's got contact with him. Should we call the police? No, the warden said we shouldn't call them yet. We gotta search the cell to find out if it was suicide or murder. It was definitely murder. He said that everybody here was trying to kill him, that it wasn't safe for people like him. Goldman, no! I'll do it. I'm already taking pictures of the victim. Come back to us when you find something. While searching Goldman's cell, I come across a broken piece of a knife. I'm already pretty suspicious of foul play when another guard comes to update me on the situation. It wasn't suicide. The weapon would probably be lying somewhere near the victim. Someone must have killed him at night, and the missing guard could be involved. So do we have to shake down the whole cells, the whole prison? Yeah! We gotta figure out who killed my man Goldman! We can narrow down the search. It's just interrogating P. Jones. He was a close friend of our victim. It's also crucial to talk with the guard who had a shift in the security room. Maybe the cameras capture something if they weren't damaged or covered up. I catch up with P. Jones, but he wants me to get some joints before he'll talk. I also need to talk to somebody named Mario Nelson, whoever that is. I use my free time to explore to try and find him, and in the meantime, I pick up a fun new skill. Whoa, that seems good. Nice. You can tell when something's wrong. All I have to do is glance at some place around a cell to know if something is hidden in there. That seems good. I keep looking, but I have absolutely no idea where to find Mario. Well, I do have one idea. What is this Mario guy? I guess I should check the Mushroom Kingdom. As you can see, I'm staying extremely sane while playing this game. After some more searching, I can't find Mario, so I decided to take out my frustrations by cleaning the guns at the shooting range. Eventually, I just move on with my day and figure I'll find Mario. My next task is the monitoring room, where it's my job to watch the security footage and direct guards to solve problems as they arise. But before that, I realize I've accidentally found the man I've been looking for. Unfortunately, the security cameras were damaged, and I can't say how he took his life. It was a murder. Oh, sorry, how we got wasted, but I have a hunch who might have destroyed the cameras. A prisoner did this? Well, no. It was Ethan Collins, a guard. He was wearing a mask, but I could read his name on his badge. What a dolt. What a dunce. Does the warden know about this? I reported to him right away. The warden tried to call him, but he didn't answer. Why am I not surprised? Corrupt guards. I got so caught up in finding Mario that I completely forgot that I was actually here to do a job, which might have been a good thing, as the monitoring routine is an absolute nightmare. Like, this is far and away the worst minigame in the entire game. Or maybe I just have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Either way, I cannot express to you how much I hate it. Like, what am I even supposed to be doing here? Like, I think I'm supposed to find when prisoners are acting up and direct guards to them, but every time I do that, literally nothing happens. Like, they just stand around here? Hello? Go and actually do something! Come on, please! Oh, am I supposed to be switching cameras? Oh, no wonder. I thought everybody was chilling. Suspicious behavior in the workshop. Isn't this the workshop? Yeah. Oh, crap. I don't know how to get to the workshop. Oh, God, I'm terrible at this. This guy's doing drugs, I think. This guy's watching him do drugs. Good job, Miguel. My God, Five Nights at Freddy's is freaking 10,000 cameras to check. Oh, you're just staring there? Get over there. What are you doing? I don't know. There's a fire. What are you doing? Oh, D changes the camera. Oh, okay. That's a lot easier. This guy's 100% doing something he shouldn't be doing. Is he wanking his ween? The heck was he doing? Oh, this is not a winning fight. It looks like R. All right, I got $50 and I lost 10% respect from the prison guards. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'd be extremely happy if I could avoid ever doing that again for the rest of my life. I fixed the camera as my free time activity so I don't have to deal with it the next time I'm forced to monitor. Then I head to the cell block to prepare for another trip to the workshop. While I'm there, I managed to find some joints for P in one of the other cells. Time to figure out what's up with all this. P. Yeah, it's right here. Tell me what you want. Sworn my mom. My friend has many enemies. There's nothing usual here. When it comes to Turdfinger Jones, oh my God, I just stole this joint from Turdfinger Jones. And Doggy Jones, that got real. It was personal with them, so their guys in the gang didn't meddle in their business. You know, respect and all that crap. No one has a shred of honor. It's probably why the boss won't let us avenge our man. Oh, Turdfinger, I'm sorry. I gotta search you. Oh, broken knife. Turdfinger Jones. I knew it was you. You're forbidden to leave your cell. What's this about? Found the shank that you killed Goldman Jones in your cell. That's BS. I didn't kill anyone. Maybe it was planted. I didn't like him. True. But it wasn't me. You get it? Someone's trying to frame me. You don't have to explain yourself to me. You stay here. Seriously, someone's framing me. You have to find out who. And then I'll kill him. Now I have to talk to Kenneth Duncan. Okay? Where's Kenneth Duncan? After spending a while searching for this mysterious Kenneth Duncan figure, a name that I certainly haven't heard before, I decide he's impossible to find and just go ahead with the workshop task. It's uneventful, but as I'm going through the motions of searching the prisoners before they go back to their cells, I pick up another achievement. Talk with prisoners 100 times. Nice. With my free time, I'm determined to find Kenneth Duncan, whoever he is. After looking everywhere I can think of, I come to an embarrassing realization. Wait, is Kenneth Duncan the warden? Oh my God, I'm a freaking moron. Heard you took on the job to find out who the murderer was. I approve. Think you have some news for me? Implicates it was Turdfinger Jones. Are you sure it's sufficient proof? Will be enough to indict him? Think it is. Good, then leave him here. Hand it over to the police and write a report. It'll be up to the judge what to do with Turdfinger Jones, but I'm sure that he's just gonna get another life sentence. We need to keep him away from other prisoners. Turdfinger Jones is forbidden to leave his cell from now on. Just throw him into solitary. Really? That's a great job, sir. Can I ask, what about the guard from that night? The one who destroyed the cameras? I have to report him to the police. I haven't heard a word from him since that night. He was likely helping Turdfinger Jones. I don't know. I kind of trust Turdfinger. I kind of trust Turdfinger, guys. I gotta be honest. I think that he's being framed here, honestly. I don't trust his guard. That's quite the moral dilemma in front of me now. Is a man gonna spend the rest of his life behind bars just because of my corrupt boss? Ruining someone else's entire life based off of an assumption? Do I really have that in me? Is that who I am? Well, that sounds like way too much to process, so it's time for some freaking darts, baby. Let's go. 60, 60, 60. I'm a machine! Then I head back to cell block B for my last routine of the night, the cell shakedown. I also use this as an opportunity to do some trading, but I have to be discreet about it with the other guards all there. Yes. Now I can sell you methamphetamine. There you go. Easy. It's pure chaos here today, but I guess I shouldn't be too surprised as one of their family members was just brutally murdered in his own cell. Things eventually calm down and I can move my focus to something much more important. Cookies! Finally! Only 9 more until I can finish out that quest. I continue with the shakedown. A couple of the prisoners are trying to stash drugs, which I take to just sell down the line. That's my last task of the day, and it was a rough one. And I made myself some good money, and I lost everybody's respect. And money and respect, they're inherently at odds with each other. The next day starts, and I get the update on the Turd Finger case from the warden. Well, I have some news for you. The court has decided that Turd Finger Jones deserves a more severe punishment. Oh no, are they gonna kill him? How many more years did they give him? They gave him the chair! No, Turd Finger! I see. That's not all. The date of the execution is tomorrow, and you're the one who's gonna carry it. Oh, can I not do that? I don't want to murder anybody. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Anyway, I'm not taking no for an answer. Okie dokie. Now go back and follow your duties. Don't think too much about it. Remember, he's a murderer. He doesn't deserve our sympathy. Dude, there's something not right going on, I can tell. There's like some sort of conspiracy with that guard. Maybe somebody even dressed up as that guard, or I don't even know. Something not right is going on, and I can tell. The game throws me another routine, although with this one, committing new prisoners is basically a copy of the releasing prisoners minigame. The skills I've bought to help me sniff out discrepancies in documents means this one basically plays itself. I head to free time and toss away $50 losing again at darts, and then I head to another routine, shower time. Walk to the bin with clean towels and hand them the prisoner. Give the selected prisoner a clean towel. He will go to the nearest free cabin. If all the cabins are busy, you need to wait. Okay. The showers don't open up as soon as the prisoners are done. I have to go fetch the dirty towels myself and throw them into the laundry bin. These prisoners, man, they got it easy. What is this, a freaking 5-star prison? Part of this minigame is making sure you're handing towels off to prisoners whose boredom meters are at risk of filling up, which I didn't start doing until halfway through, and although I picked up the pace at the end, I came up just short. What do you mean task not completed? Aw, dang it, that stunk. That said, I'm not sure it actually mattered in any significant way that I didn't complete the task. I mean, like, I guess I didn't get any prisoner respect, and I lost a little bit of guard respect, but it's not like I suffered any consequences or anything. I'm pretty sure that's the lesson that everyone's supposed to learn from prison. Anyway, time for more darts. Next, I take some time to trade with the Joneses, making some big money from Kenji-san Jones in exchange for some cigarettes. After an uneventful parcel searching routine, you know what time it is. This time I got it. This time I'm gonna win at darts. This is just becoming Dart Simulator. Okay. This time I got it, guys. I can shoot a 60 here. Nice! Finally! Yes! Oh my god, I rock. I got it back, guys. The day continues with yet another routine, the prison stroll. Everybody from the block gets to go outside and hang out in the prison yard. And I'm part of the outfit of guards tasked with making sure they don't get too rowdy. This is a long one, and there's also quite a bit to do. A bunch of prisoners have challenges here for me, like this guy. Hey, Screw, wanna play? What's with you? What? No, I was thinking about a bet on a bunch of bicep curls with a certain amount of time. What are the conditions of the bet? So me and my buddies don't think you're gonna be able to lift that barbell 15 times in 60 seconds. Depends on how much you want to give. Let's do it for 50 bucks. Yes! I love to gamble. Luckily, I already had a little bit of experience with the weightlifting minigame and had gotten a stamina upgrade already, so this was a piece of cake. Not only do I win some money, but I get an achievement for my troubles. Come on, go. 50 bucks on the line, 50 bucks on the line. You got this. Did I do it? Oh, I won! Nice. Oh, yeah. Easy money. I'm supposed to be doing things like guarding the prisoners, like I'm a prison guard or something, but all I want to do is just play more games. The prison has a basketball challenge for me, and I'm all over it. Get your money ready. Okay, yep, this is going to be the easiest $20 loss of my life. Okay, how did I lose 3% of the prisoners' respect? Because I suck at basketball? That was enough to lose their respect? I realize I need to do something to win the prisoners' respect back. Since beating the crap out of the other guards in front of them doesn't seem to work, I can think of only one other way. I'll just buy it. With golden toilets. What about luxury toilets? Yes! Increase prisoner respect by 15%. Yes! Golden thrones to everybody! Perfect. Oh, yes. This is the prison that everybody would want to live in. Did I actually get 15% from all prisoners? Oh my god, look, the prisoners love me now. Okay, that's the easiest way to win prisoner respect, I realize. Just giving them basic amenities, like a golden throne. Very necessary. With that, I call it a day. The riot risk went down by 5%. The guards don't really respect me, but that's okay. Except it turns out I didn't, because I get called in for my very first night shift. And I am not feeling the vibes here whatsoever. This is scary. Oh no, am I gonna die? No. Nobody ever dies during the night shift. It's spooky, but my job is pretty simple. I just have to go to a few rooms and look around. Or so it seemed at first. There's a fire! Who's starting a fire in the midst of the night? It's not in the security room. Ah! The fire's growing! Where is it? Oh, that's it? Oh, it's in the room. Oh, it's actually quite big! In the showers? That's a bit of an oxymoron. Why is it not going out? Oh no, I think it is. Oh my god. Who started that? Another fire! Who's starting all these fires at night? For what purpose? I can't grab it through the wall. crap. Not enough stamina. Okay, I realize now why stamina is important. I need to stop playing darts all the time. Who is starting these fires? Shouldn't we be investigating this, or are these just like naturally occurring fires? Take place in like Neverter. Holy crap. Oh, I have to search this now. Good. I have one more easy job before my night shift is over. I just have to run around the prison and tag some damaged pieces of walls, which the renovation crew is apparently gonna fix later. With that finish, I had to finally put this day to a merciful end. Hey, got some good money at least being on the night shift. Today's execution day, but on the bright side, I finally found all those cookies. Let's go cash in our quest first with Fart. Oh, what do you want about cookies? I don't want them anymore. Oh no. You know what? That's the last time you cheat out on me, Fart. You know how hard it was to get those cookies? Okay, we have a very serious task ahead of you. Now that I've beaten somebody else for cookies. Before the game makes me kill Turdfinger, I talk to him and hear his final words. You have any last words, buddy? Yeah, I know what's freaking going on here in this dump. I'll tell you what's going on, but I have a family to worry about. What? What do you mean you have a family to worry about? You're about to die. Any last piece of advice? Stay out of it. Those are your final words? Let's begin. Yeah, so out of the combination of not wanting this video to get turbo demonetized and also just general respect for you all as viewers, I'm not going to show you this next scene where I literally murder Turdfinger in the electrical chair. Well, that was horrifying, and I still don't think it was him. I'm sorry. Oh, how did I lose the prison guard's respect? I don't get much time to mourn poor Turdfinger, though, because there can't be a single moment of peace at Good Time Bars. It turns out one of the prisoners tried to escape while coming back from the workshop. I can't imagine what would make them think that this isn't a safe and nice place to be. One of our inmates has escaped during the workshop transfer, and all free officers to find him before he really escapes, but it turns out that only you are available right now. Can you do this? That runaway has no chance. Don't waste more time. Who is missing? Who is it? Gameplay-wise, this is the exact same task as when I had to go retrieve Goldman. Jones rest his soul. This time, Fart's the one trying to escape, and you know, I'm still salty about that cookie quest. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way, buddy. Come on. Yeah, get back in there, Fart. That's what you get for being a cookie little cheap. The day continues relatively normally after this, but honestly, I just can't get poor Turdfinger Jones out of my head. Turdfinger, I'll always remember you. You had a stinky little finger. Shouldn't have put it in your butt. Oh, Turdfinger, everything was meant for you. You got into a beef with Mr. Goldman. You probably were the pawn in a really complex setup that wasn't really your fault, if I'm being quite frank. But Turdfinger, I'll never forget you. Stinky finger and all, touching your anus tall. With my free time, I let it all out on the weight bench. And then I'm forced to suffer a fate even worse than Turdfinger's. The monitoring room. And it goes just as poorly as the first time. Alright, what the freak am I supposed to do here again? Oh yeah, there's a giant fire. Okay. Extinguish! Extinguish this! Extinguish it! Oh my god, taking forever, bro. You didn't even do anything. Jesus. I lost 5% of the prison guard's respect. That sucked. After that, I let off even more steam at the weightlifting bench, and I win another bet against the prisoner out here because I'm just so dang swole now. My last task of the day is evening head count, where I once again managed to attract the attention of a stupid narc guard while I'm ransacking the prisoner's cells. This gives me a great chance to try out one of the skills I bought, intimidation. I won't know anything if you care about your job. Oh, intimidate him. I didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. That's what I thought. I also take a quest from Teddy Jones, who wants me to spike Jesus Jones's food with a laxative because it would, quote, be really funny. And you know, I couldn't agree more, so I take the quest and bribe the prisoner working the canteen to do it for me. Woo! What a day. I chased down an escaping prisoner, dealt with the stress of the monitoring room, killed a probably innocent man. Now that's what I call exhausting. You know, hopefully tomorrow's a little bit easier. Young guard, are you there? Oh crap. Reporting for duty. Supposed to don't have to explain what's happening. We got a riot. The whole prison's being destroyed by those MFers. There are fights and fires everywhere. I know you're inexperienced. We have to take care of the situation. What do I do? First, call for help. Take a look around and go to the yard. Okay. Weapons are in the locker where you are right now. There are a few more lockers in the B block. Okay. You're gonna find the keys that were stolen or lost by the guards, then retake the other rooms held by the prisoners. What the heck? Oh my god. This is awful. Don't forget to extinguish the fires or unlock doors if you find any. Good luck. Okay. I grab the emergency gun, which I think has rubber bullets in it, and head out to try and defend Good Times Bar. But I'm absolutely swarmed by the prisoners. As soon as I walk out, it's pure chaos. Pandemonium ensues. I noticed that some of the prisoners are starting to get up after I shot them, confirming that these are rubber bullets, which does ease my mind a little bit. But doesn't help the fact that I'm being swarmed. I find the keys in the shooting range, but I get absurdly lost on the way to the workshop. On the way, I notice the prisoners have started a massive bonfire in the prison yard, and I figure it's up to me to put it out. But the prisoners aren't having it, and they're on me in a flash. I'm actually gonna die. Oh, did I die? Oh my god! Everything's gonna be okay. Holy crap, I died! I spawn right back into action and get back to it. I quickly find the keys in the workshop and head to the canteen where the head honcho of this riot has set up his base of operations. Time to use my negotiation skills to put an end to this nightmare. Absence of teeth in your mouth. I'll put a pet in your prison cell. Sure. You want a cat? Whatever. Okay. Holy crap. Thankfully, the riot's the only thing I have to deal with today, so I head to the end of the day briefing and hope that never happens again. Oh no, did I lose the prisoner's respect? Did I? They were rioting! Okay, I've got no more sympathy for these guys. I load in for the next day and the game hits me with 3 days later and tells me to head to the morgue. Check the bag? Oh, what the heck is this? Check the contents of the bag. That's Underground Prison Labs. Finest white powder, 100% vegan, product made locally, GMO free. Is it Coke? Is it Coke bricks? The game then tells me I have to wait for unusual behavior to advance this quest, whatever that means. So I go on with my day for now. I start out with some speed training and then head to the warden's office to do some application processing. I gotta get my prisoner respect up, man. I don't care what you want. Just... sure. I lost prisoner respect somehow doing that. I approved every single request. What more could they want from me? I spend my next free time on some more weightlifting and then head to the package room expecting a simple task like usual. What's in here? Is it like a bomb? What the heck? What's that noise? Maybe it's in one of these packages. I open the first package and it's pretty normal, with the exception of Jesus Jones trying to smuggle a chisel in through a book called How I Escaped My Prison by Jay Jones. You know, honestly, very clever. The next package is a little bit louder though. That's weird. Yeah, let's open that up. Oh, there's a bomb. Okay, can you just turn it off? Nope. Okay, take out the batteries. What the heck? Reset. Okay, you can only move everything once. I see. So you're gonna move this way, this way, this way, this down, this way, this up. Nice. Okay, that's unlocked. What? Oh, okay, I gotta get A to B, maybe? Oh my god, I'm freaking out, man! Why is there no tutorial on this? A and B are definitely connected now. Nope, they're not. Yes, they are. Look. Zoop. Is everything supposed to be connected? Wait, no. How could they be connected? Okay, off. Oh my god! That was scary. But after that, the rest of the package check just goes normally. Before I end my shift, I head to the computer to see if I can buy anything with all this money I've been earning. And I decide to buy an upgrade to the nightstick. Oh my god, this was so worth it. Oh my god, that was so worth it. The next day starts with another new routine, visitation. I just have to monitor the prisoners while they talk with family members or friends through the bars. My job is to just make sure nobody gets too rowdy. How could somebody even get rowdy in the visitation room? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Sit down this instant. Alright. I mean, there was a good reason to beat him, honestly. I'm just gonna say that. Now, what was Rover locked up for again? Doggy. Cute. I want Doggy. Oh, yep, that explains the peeing, I guess. I realize this is another great opportunity to gain prisoner respect by basically always allowing them to extend their visits whenever they ask for it. After a productive session, I walk out ready to enjoy my free time. Uh-oh, what's going on? Does anyone need copy? You will die in 7 days. What? I don't want to die. Being alive is like one of my top 5 favorite things. I figure it's probably nothing and get on with my day. I practice my shooting with the SMG, an extremely safe weapon to keep lying around a prison where a riot just happened, and then I head to the warden's office to buy a new sick skin for my handgun. Next is another workshop routine. I'm starting to finally figure out what gets you respect from prisoners around here, letting them slack off. Why are you slacking off? I cut my finger. Doesn't look serious, but you can take a break. Dude, Jesus loves me. I got 70% Jesus respect. I earn another block of free time and decide to head to the prison yard looking to do some speed or weight training. I quickly realize though that this is not a normal day on the yard. What the freak? What's going on? The heck? Is the chopper about to crash into the prison? What? Oh my god, are they trying to escape? What the heck? Oh my god, that's sick. You know what? Honestly, you gotta give it to him. Honestly, you gotta respect it, guys. Come on. We gotta respect this. That was sick. That was honestly really cool. I have this philosophy on tests, like if you don't get caught cheating, like you shouldn't be punished, and I feel like it's a similar thing with prison. Did you just saw that? I saw that. The warden didn't. Now he's asking me what the hell was that noise. I'm gonna tell him that the helicopter just flew into the yard, took Michael T. Davis. Oh, Michael T. Davis too. Oh dang. From the note. Why don't you try to stop him? What was I supposed to do? Oh, the guns are rubber bullets, guys. Okay, that's a huge relief. You know that I don't have a gun, right? You guys won't let me have one. Oh, right. Oh, can I start carrying a gun now? But at least you could. At but at least you Cloud. I don't know, throw the Night Stuck at him or something. Jeez, there's so many spelling errors in this game. Everybody seems to just kind of get over that really quickly. So I just do what I came here to do in the first place and get further jacked at the weight bench. My final task for the day is another uneventful cleaning routine. Kind of surprising that there hasn't been any sort of heightened security measures that were put into place since somebody swooped down with a helicopter to snatch one of my prisoners. But hey, you know, I don't run this place. I start the day with another prisoner induction routine. This time they have items on them that I have to search before I can let them in. This guy hasn't done anything wrong necessarily, but I'm very curious where he does do his grocery shopping. Chicken tits? Chicken tits. Yeah, it just can't be called that. The drugs he was storing in the canned chicken didn't faze me at all, but chicken tits? That's a bridge too far. I continue with the prison induction and find a few pieces of contraband that I have to secure. This information has never once been wrong. It's wrong. See ya. So I guess there is a point to it. I head to free time and do the speed training packages quest yet again. So far, it's been easily the most useful. 90% of what you do in this game is just walk around to places, so it's incredibly helpful to be fast. My next task is attendance check, and tempers are apparently pretty high in Cell Block B after everything that's gone down over the past week or so. It is absolute chaos in here, and I have to spend more time putting out fires literally than actually taking attendance. Oh, there's a fire. Why are they gonna kiss? He's awful at this. Oh my god. This is pandemonium. From there, I complete another usual day. Buy some skills, play some darts, search some packages. That is, until the dreaded monitoring routine rears its ugly head once again. I don't see any suspicious behavior here. Maybe this guy? Reprimand him? I don't know. Oh, this guy's dead. Yeah, this guy's definitely dead. Okay, let's go ahead and heal him. That was the suspicious thing. There's more suspicious behavior in Cell Block D. I don't know what this guy's doing, but it's suspicious. As you can see, I'm totally on top of everything. This time, I only lost a little over 1% of guard respect, which, you know, I'll honestly take. Anything to just be done with that god-awful task. I rush to call it a day as soon as I can. Get me out of here. My next day starts with an attendance check. Now that I've built up a bit of rapport with most of these prisoners, I can actually get some quests from them and make some profitable trades. I make big money from Rover and Fart before I earn my free time and head out for some more weightlifting. Next up is parcel search, and after opening a package for Kenji-san Jones, I immediately know something is up. Kenji-san, what did you order? Kenji-san. What? Okay, this has got to be fake. You're telling me a weeb ordered shower gel? What's the catch? Yep, there we go. Immediately found it. Immediately. I finish up the package routine and get another round of speed training in before it's time for yet another new routine, canteen supervision. Sometimes it happens that someone calls for a riot. Rebuke him and necessary to stop him. Similar to the prison yard, the canteen has a minimum time, but letting the inmates spend more time can increase your level of respect. This is actually the first time we've been to the canteen somehow, and I finally get to see the payoff of putting laxatives in Jesus Jones's food. But it turns out his food isn't the only food that's been messed with today. They're just dancing around. Look at them, they're having a blast. What do you want? Complaints only in writing. What'd you serve for dinner today? Some goo, overcooked vegetables, and some meat looking stuff. What the heck? What happened with the prisoners? Oh, they're all loopy. Oh, they're all drugged up. Oh. After talking to the workers in the kitchen, I learned that this is a completely unrelated event, and one of them thought it would be a brilliant idea to throw these random leaves he found into the meal. He thought they were bay leaves. Sure, buddy. The kitchen supervisor blames his minions. That seems to be all I'm gonna learn for tonight, but the game suggests I talk to Todd for some reason. I figure I better wait for whatever's in his stomach to settle overnight, so I end the day and get ready to learn more about this stuff tomorrow. First though, I'm stuck with the night shift. Wow, I'm thoroughly searching. Right to the showers I go. Something that my fans have never once said. I realize I have a bit of cash burning a hole in my pocket, so I start the day off by heading to the computer and seeing if I can buy anything useful. I don't quite have enough to buy new bedding for the prisoners, which is going to be worth a ton of respect, but I do get a nice little surprise when I check out my prisoner ranking screen. I'd also like to see, how's our ranking? We're the number 6 best freaking prison. Nice. Awesome. Laundry's my first task of the day, but I first want to get Todd's opinion on these funky little leaves. Todd, wake up. What kind of drugs are these? You drew the Mona Lisa? I know that you're here because you used to sell drugs. Go on. Can you tell me what these leaves are? Bring them here. Damn, this is coca. Coca leaves. So it's cocaine? That's all I needed to know. Oh, wait. Didn't you think to, you know, sell them? You can't get high with plain leaves. They work better than any coffee. Hey, well, 75 sound good. Man, I don't really need them anymore. Now I have to talk to some guy named Mason Wilson, a name that I have definitely never seen before. No way. There's absolutely no chance I was just talking to him just a couple minutes of gameplay before, or that he was previously a major part of the storyline that I'm currently investigating, because Shawnee Doo would never do something like that. After searching for him for a little bit, I decided to just take care of the dirty laundry, another new routine. Here, I learned this prison has insanely inefficient washing machines. Washing machine? Why can't I put that in? Do I have to wash them one at a time? Seriously? I finished with the laundry and continue my search for the mysterious Mason Wilson. Like, you say Mason Wilson like he's like a reputable person. I feel like I'm in like a Kingdom Hearts game where they're just like, you remember Gleebogglurglur? You're just supposed to be like, oh yeah, okay, let me go talk to that guy. Still mad about whoever Mason is, I take it out to the prison fight club out on the yard, where I'm rewarded with strength points if I can beat up prisoners with my bare hands. Normal prison activities, you know? This is why Good Times Bars is number 6 in the world, or the country, I think. That leads right into another prison stroll routine, during which I take on some quests from the inmates, like running drugs and beating the crap out of Todd. I also tried to cheat the system by taking the weightlifting bet at the very end of the prison stroll, but because the routine ended before I finished the weightlifting bet, it ended up taking my free time in the process. But all isn't lost. For whatever reason, the game lets me work out while I'm out here, so I do the weightlifting minigame one more time. Boom! I maxed out my stamina. Nice. I'm also able to still interact with the speed training guard, so I'm able to get in a round of package delivery as well, and also increase my speed. At this point, I believe I must have just broken something with the event progression system, where the prison stroll ended in the middle of the weightlifting game, but hey, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna need to max out all my stats at some point for achievements, so I'll take what I can. Today's also a workshop day, and I've really brought a wild group to this one, including somebody I instantly regret. Todd, you scare the crap out of me. You're an ungodly being with no soul. With this ragtag group, I shouldn't be surprised that it's a chaotic time in the workshop. Teddy starts a fight with Jesus. Then Teddy starts a fight with Fart. Then Todd gets brutally injured trying to operate a simple tool. Apparently, this is all fine though, because I gained respect from everybody and made tons of money from the workshop today. As always, prison simulator systems make perfect sense. Before evening briefing, I head to the guard room to see if there are any important skills for me to buy. And it turns out the answer to all my prayers is in this skill point shop. You can delegate your routine to another correctional officer once a day. That seems really good. I need to get that immediately, actually, because... oh, I can. Do you realize what this means? With this skill, I never have to look at that stupid camera monitoring minigame ever again. Best $50 I ever spent. With that, I call it a day. You know, always a good sign when a game's best feature is play the game less. You always say it could be better, man. You always say that to me. The next day starts with application processing, which is super free thanks to the ability I bought to sniff out issues with documents. My free time is interrupted by another guard asking me to find some set of keys lying around the yard. I didn't do it fast enough because I didn't figure out where the heck I was supposed to look in the prison yard, but all I lost for failing was a little bit of guard respect, and you know, those stupid guards are so easy to win back. I'm still looking for Mason Wilson, but also still have no idea where he is or where I should look, so I head out to the yard and take it out on some poor prisoner in the fight club. Christopher Robinson. Bro, let's go. Oh my god, okay, oh my god. Holy crow, he's got good jumps on me. Oh my god, Winnie taught him well, but not well enough, bro. Get boned. Bro's looking at pink elephants inside his mind. After some more fruitless searching for Mason, I decided to get the next task for today out of the way, and it's another new one, the TV room. Other than the monitoring room, this is probably the worst task in the entire game. The TV has a bunch of pre-recorded videos in which I think actors are recreating stories that prisoners told them, and it's like ungodly loud for some reason. I'm sure these stories are like all real, but watching it is always hilarious to me because every story is like the most prison-sounding prison story imaginable. Like everything's just emphasized to like the 1000th degree. They're all like, and then the boogeyman took out a shiv. Meanwhile, the prisoners are getting into fights with each other, and you have to do your best to pacify them, and there's literally no way to do that without losing respect. You either whack them with the nightstick and they get mad, or you just let them run free and the other prisoners get mad, you let them ruin their TV time, in which they're watching a television program about their time in prison. They know that they're there. Mercifully, it ends pretty quickly, and I get to go back to hunting for Mason Wilson. I start to think that he might be the warden because I haven't seen him in a very long time, but I still can't find him, and I let off steam with a gun cleaning activity. Then, as I'm walking around the workshop, desperately trying to find Mason, it hits me. Hey, Mason Wilson must be a prisoner, right? Because it's got orange text. Oh my god, I'm a moron. Let's just ignore that I missed this, despite playing this game for 7 whole hours up until this point. I finally now know where to look. The only place in the prison that I can think of where the other prisoners hang out, the canteen. Mario, it turns out, was the cook who threw the leaves into the meal the other day. You're telling me the guy I was supposed to talk to for this quest was somebody I'd already talked to before? Man, that's just ridiculous. So in my defense, they could have, like, you know, said, talk to Mason Wilson, the guy, you know, the guy from before, whatever. I'll put it to you straight. Tell me the truth, or you spend the rest of the month in solitary on bread and water after you get back from the hospital. Okay, fine, I'll tell you. I bought those leaves. I knew they were coca leaves. I put them in the main pot just for fun. I want to see how people react after dinner. What? It's an insane waste of money. Where'd you get them from? From Mario Griffin. But I have no idea where he got them, I swear. I'm trying to frame my colleague. I'm telling the truth, I swear on my grandma's grave. Okay, let's say I believe you. So maybe Mario Griffin has something to do with the packages in the morgue. What was that? I couldn't hear you. Nothing. You're free to go. Tell no one about the coca leaves are our little talk. With that all out of the way, I can finally get this quest line moving. Luckily for me, Todd is already waiting at my next routine, the showers, where I can talk to him and keep advancing the quest. Unfortunately for me, I didn't realize that just entering this room starts the shower routine, and that shower routine time would tick down during my convo with Todd, which had some funny side effects. Yo, what's the matter? I need you to get something for me. Now you have my attention. Be able to get a video camera with an unavailable spying sword. Dude, Todd is the head honcho of this place. You want to peep on someone, you perv? Wink, wink. It's none of your business. Tell me why. Why don't you just get yourself? You know, go to the shop. Can't take that stuff into prison. The officers check each other too. Oh, alright. I guess they're leaving. Okay, but why don't you just get... Oh, okay. Fair enough. I can get you a camera, but you need to wait a few days. I only hope you got enough money for it. How much? $300! Jesus! It's cheap anyway. You can pay on delivery. I have no other choice. It's a deal then. Okay, let me get these guys some clean towels. These are the dirty ones. Thanks to stupid Todd, I failed the shower task again, but honestly, it's hard to get too broken up over just losing a little bit of guard respect. So it'll be a little bit stinky in cell block B this week. I still have to wait for Todd to get the hidden camera I'll need to expose the drug ring down here at Good Times Bar, so I pass the time with the usual routines. After a cell shakedown, I take a very confusing quest from one of the fellow guards. Lost book? What do you mean you lost book? Find book. How am I supposed to find book? What does that even mean? Where I find book? Where book go? Is there like a waypoint that I should look after? Or like, you didn't even say like what kind of book it was. All you said was to find a book. All this hard work has left me absolutely loaded with cash, so I decided to upgrade my gear by buying a taser and a set of knee pads. I completely strike out in all my attempts to find book, and I once again take my frustrations out at the fight club. The day goes straight into the prison stroll, which I completely ignore while taking yet another bet at the weight bench. While I'm absolutely destroying these weights, Kenji-san managed to get himself hurt. What, was I supposed to do something about that? Couldn't you see I was busy? Before the end of the stroll, I take on a new quest. Somebody stole Fart Jones's wedding ring, and he has suspects. I'm on the case. First, though, I have to take care of one last routine for today. Prisoner release. Good luck out there, buddy. You made it. Oh, that was it? That was sad. That was the only person who was getting released today? Okay, that's kind of sad. The next day rolls around and Todd still doesn't have the camera for me. At this point, now that I have the hang of everything, I decide it's time to start preparing me for the many grindy achievements this game is going to force me through. This will be the first of many days I open up by ransacking all the prisoners' cells, farming respect by leaving the items behind the first time, and then farming money by taking them right after so I can sell them back to them later. A technique that I'm like 94% sure works. It's a slow process full of all these little cutscenes that show my hands rifling under the beds or through the toilets, but I'll be glad I did it later. In the process, I also solve Fart's case. The ring! Fart. I found your ring, buddy. Oh, Jesus. Always the troublemaker. No wonder they crucified you. I did all this before even activating the first routine of the day, and here I make a wild discovery. I could have been playing darts instead of working this entire time. Yeah, I had massively misunderstood how free time works. Turns out there are tons of activities that you can do during your non-free time that won't take up any time slots at all, like darts, and even stamina weightlifting. At this point, I've nearly maxed out respect from the prison guards. As is obvious to anybody who's been watching me this entire video, I'm extremely good at this game, so that checks out. But my respect from the prisoners is lagging behind, which is weird because literally all I've done is take away all their drugs and then kill their brother. Irregardless, I need to find a way to get the prisoner respect back up. While browsing the web, I think I see exactly what I need. Get them. But that only increases by 1%, really? Well, it just goes so well with the everything else we're doing, so I guess I have to. I mean, look how good that looks together. Now it's free time, and while shopping, I realized I'm gonna need quite a bit more money to buy everything I'll need by the end of the game. I already gave the cell block a complete comb over, so I realized I was gonna have to get creative. Right now I'm just in death row searching through all of the belongings, because apparently you don't get punished for leaving, securing, doing anything there. Even though I can just take everything I find in here, I recognize that I'm really close to maxing out prison guard respect, so I go for that first by securing the contraband. Nice! 100% of officer respect. Huge! Not great, I can just keep the rest for myself. I head back to cell block B with my haul, ready to sell it off to the Joneses. It's a huge moneymaker, and now that I realize all I have to do to make money off people is profit off of people we're about to send to their deaths, I'm on easy street, and I feel great about myself, especially when I see this. Right, number 2, we just gotta get prisoner satisfaction up. Oh my god. Another day passes, and I'm still waiting for Todd to get the dang camera. I delegate my first task of the day, allowing me to keep leveling up my stats with a couple of rounds of Fight Club instead. I then complete a nice and relaxing laundry routine. I head out for more exercise when I'm surprised by something under the weight bench. Look, the book! Not only did I finish the book quest that was nagging me for days, I also finally found enough cookies to actually finish the cookie quest before it expired on me a second time. I deliver them to Bonzo, and this game really shows off its sense of humor. Bonzo Jones. Easy, I got your cookies. Nice. Yeah, not that you're being watched 24 hours a day. Ha 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 ha. Hardy har har, hardy har har har. With my free time, I go spend a skill point improving my search speed and then spend a disturbing amount of prison money to fix a malfunctioning camera. Then I finish off the day with a visiting room routine. It goes about as normally as you could expect until... He's gonna go get a conjugal. Good on him, man. Should I let this guy finish up his conjugal visit? Oh my god! What the? Can't you see I'm quite busy? I was just checking. Now I'm leaving. Sorry. Whoopsie. From there, it's straight to the end of the day. I start the next day with what will become my typical morning routine. Tearing apart death row to steal dead people's stuff to sell to prisoners. I realize I've got a good amount of prison money to spend, so in an effort to chase that last 12% of prisoner respect I need, I buy them a cabinet upgrade for their cells. How could you? Contraband in your chicken tits? God, this is a whole smorgasbord of just illegal items. Rather than what I was doing on death row, my strategy at the Joneses cell block is to search and just leave everything I find, which has felt like the easiest way to earn prisoner respect so far. Even though beating up the guards should work. Just saying. Anyway, Todd finally has the camera I need, and I can get on with this quest already. Hide the camera in the flower in the morgue. Let's do it. Flowers. Here? Alright, wait for the camera to record something suspicious. As it's felt like pretty much the whole time with this quest, I'm back to the waiting game. So you know what that means, more Fight Club. The attack and the defense minigames seem remarkably similar. Like the defend one's just like, defend yourself by beating the crap out of these guys. The attack one's like, work on your offense by attacking these guys. Like, I don't really think I see the difference. I start the next day and see a notification that the hidden camera I left in the morgue is ready to be checked. I make the annoyingly long walk over to grab it and... Camera there? No, the camera's still there. Check the tape. What's going on? I didn't... So Mario Griffin hides those packages. I need to talk to him face to face. Okay. They couldn't have just shown a video of that happening. Mario Griffin. I got proof that you're smuggling drugs, and you better confess your crimes. What, you want to frame me? No, not a chance. I've got a video. It's over for you, Mario. I have the high ground. Did one there myself, you son of a... I won't tell you anything. I don't freaking care how you got on that tape. I won't admit to a thing. I want to know the truth. I mean no harm. Crap. But I can't. They'll kill me. Oh my god, how did you get involved in this? Not if you confess and ask for protection. The police can hide your family if they're really in danger. Yes, I packed the drugs into body bags containing the bodies of inmates. But I have no idea where they come from. The drugs are already in the morgue when I go and get them. You don't know where they come from? Or wait, hold on. The warden's involved? I get a big bonus for my extra work. I really don't know where they make those drugs or how they end up using the morgue. So why do these people drop the drugs off in the morgue and then you pack them in the thing? Like, why don't they just do that? Like, why do they even involve you? So you really don't know anything. Any clues? Nothing else. Wait, but also, like, how are the drugs there when you get there? Like, how did we not get video of that? Okay, I don't know. So you're freaking playing a cop from an 80s movies? You could say that, but this isn't a damn movie. It can't have an happy ending. I'm too far to give up now. Tell the police that you cooperate, your family will be safe, and you won't even end up with any charges. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna... I have an idea, I do. Talk to Todd. My god, I didn't realize Todd was gonna be such a titular character. So freaking Turdfinger Jones died for nothing? Dude, this warden is corrupt. Are you able to give me something that would... the account password, then I could get onto his computer. I need information. It's for a bigger cause. That's what I said to the judge, and yet here I am. Okay, back to business. What password do you want to crack? Bank account, social media, profile account on a PC. I knew it! I think I know what you need, but I need time to get it. Let's talk about a price. How much? I think 500. I will pay on delivery. As I'm used to by this point, progressing the quest just means more waiting. This time, I need to wait for Todd's hacking kit. At this point, the routine has been solidified. Search death row for contraband, sell it back to the prisoners for cash, and then let them keep anything I find in their actual cells. Selling crack cocaine to every single freaking prisoner in our entire thing. Like, yeah, I'm so much better than him, right? Not like that other corrupt guy. I gotta see this to the top, even if it costs me my life, so that I can be the only one selling drugs in this prison. For free time, I head to another round of Fight Club, and you'll never believe who I run into. Alright, Paul Walker. Damn. I didn't want to have to kill him twice, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Dude, I hit him with like 5 punches. He's already done. Next is shower time, and this time I finally figured out how you're supposed to get through all 12 prisoners in the short amount of time they give you. Yes, it turns out beating on the door with your nightstick counts down the showers faster, skipping about 3 seconds each time. I'm not sure if this is entirely necessary to complete the routine, but it sure made it a lot easier to get the prisoners through the line before they got mad enough to leave. I'm not really sure what to make of the fact that beating the crap out of their shower stalls earned me 2% prisoner respect, but I'll take it. Before ending the day, I bought Authority Level 2, the last upgrade on the active skill side, which allows me to delegate another task and get through the days even faster. Jeez, I'm just losing prisoner respect like crazy. Receive hacking kit from Todd. Oh my god, finally. Todd, what you got for me? Question is, how about you? Do you have what I need? Yeah, here's your cash. 100, 200, 300, it's all here. It all belongs to you now. Great, and don't tell nobody. Of course. This guy does not look like... This big, high-rolling drug dealer. Unless they threaten me, in which case, sorry, I don't care about you. Jeez. In that case, I need to act quickly and destroy this thing after. Okay, hack the warden's account on his computer and search for evidence. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, Warden Master 69. Did it work? Oh, my husband is dead. I don't want to remarry. I only want... No! Should I donate $99? This poor kitty has nothing to eat. A nice young kitty loves to contact people. This kitty's real. Should I donate? Okay, get out of here. Cycle bin. Picture 3. Ceiling cat is watching you. Well, what's that? Stop! I don't always get under the covers. When I do, you're trying to make the bet. What's with all the kitty beams? What's this? It's a building plan. Morgue. OnlyFans. Oh, he's bringing in drugs. What's all these pictures? Sorry for interrupting, but you have to smile now. Oh my god. I purred once. It was awful. Why? Oh my god. When you choose the employee of the month. I like that these are all like stolen memes, and then you can tell that they made this one. They didn't even put it in impact. Never ask for a rise. Never. Oh, I'm asking for a rise from you, Warden. When someone tells me to sit like a lady. Oh my god, this guy is terrible. Oh my god, stop it. Everyone forgot your birthday again? You've got to be kidding. Oh my god, this is awful. Funny texts here. Funny text? Is that what it's supposed to say? This is my happy face when you ask for a bonus. Who's he sending these memes to? No title. Kitten pics. There's a... Not porn. There's another... oh, let's go through the email. Oh my god. I can't open the email. Okay. Search the morgue to find the secret passage. Okay, yep. That's what I got from all that too. Yeah, I got the same thing as you guys. Totally. The walk from the warden's office to the morgue is pretty much the longest possible walk in the game. And once I finally make it there, I'm totally stumped as to where I'm supposed to be looking for this supposed secret passage. After aimlessly walking around the room and clicking for a while, I finally found it, or at least a way to open it. Didn't work. Was there a code I was supposed to retain on the computer? Huh. I found the thing that can open up a secret passageway. That was it? It was just 11111? Okay, sure. I get stopped by a guard right away, but I pay him off and walk him right back. Then I see the warden's been hiding here the entire time. What the heck? They're Breaking Bad down here. Oh, nobody even cares. Nobody even cares. Kevin Schultz, what do you want? Just want to talk. I don't talk with screws. They got prisoners working down there? Got a trick up your sleeve there, Houdini? No, I'm just doing my job. You didn't see anything. Oh, he sold out his whole business for $10. I thought I was gonna have to pay a lot more. I guess I didn't need to pay that other guy $100. Alright, I gotta come back to the lab tomorrow, I guess. Yes, Prison Simulator has much more padding left yet for me, as now I need to come back here for the next couple days to gather evidence. I have photos of a meth lab in the walls of the prison. How much more evidence could you need? In the meantime, I'm delegated to the TV room. Are you joking? Just let this end! Even though I hate it, I'm pretty sure this is one of the easiest way I can get one of the last few points of prisoner respect I need. I mean, just look at how good of a time everybody's having. Oh my god, why is my game lagging so much? Is this actually gonna crash my game? What the heck? Why is my game being nuked? Prison Simulator EXE is not responding. Oh, okay. Wow, it couldn't conceptualize the concept of Jesus falling on the ground. What's going on? Why is this break? I don't even know why. Okay. As I spend day after day grinding out more evidence, I managed to get both maximum speed and maximum defense and get achievements for both. But finally, after what seems like an endless amount of evidence gathering, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I skip my last task for the day and prepare to hopefully finally end this story quest. I love that a feature of this game is that you don't have to play the game anymore. Like, oh, here's the feature. You get to play the game less. Isn't that fun? It's like, actually, yeah, for this game. Yeah. I have to go back for more evidence? What more evidence could I have? There's a giant wall in the morgue that leads to a drug empire. And I have video footage of a guard putting drugs inside of a body bag. What more possible evidence could you want me to get? And photograph. Collect all evidence from the secret laboratory. Okay, finally. Report Kenneth Duncan to the police. How do I perform such a task? Where do I go? Is there like a phone to call him? My instincts, shockingly, are spot on here, but I still have no idea where the actual phone is, as it's not like I've had to use it in the 12 hours of gameplay leading up to this moment. I check the warden's office and don't see anything and figure I just must be missing something. I check cell block B, but just get roped into taking attendance as a result. I use the free time afterwards to keep searching, and then I finally stumble upon it in the social room. Oh, is this the police? Nebraska? I'm in Nebraska? Ew. How may I help you? I have important information. Uh-oh. I have evidence he's the head of a drug-dealing gang. Understood. Where should the police unit be sent to verify the evidence? To the prison in Nebraska. I actually haven't seen him now that I think about it in, like, Cancel due to... Oh, go to the warden. I haven't seen him in like a couple days. Uh-oh. This could end poorly. What do you want? I'm quite busy right now. Let's just cut to the chase. I know about your drug business. I've gathered enough evidence to send you behind bars for a long sentence. I see. So you were sniffling around. I should have had an eye on you more. But you were doing your job quite well, which lulled me into a false sense of trust. Why are you talking like a robot, man? Well, that's on me. But you know, I really like you. Maybe we might be able to cut you a deal. The police are on their way here. Is that so? Well, it's a pity it should end this way. But you leave me no other choice. What the heck? Is he gonna shoot me? What's going on? What? Did he plant a bunch of bombs around the prison? So it has begun? What have you done? Execute Plan B, which means destroy all evidence of witness statements and disappear. In a few minutes, this place will no longer exist. You can try to prevent that, but I'm not going to stay here to see if you succeed. Goodbye, and I wish you bad luck. Oh, you know, I probably shouldn't have admitted my entire plan to him. Okay, bye, Kenneth. I got to defuse the bombs. Oh, I have 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, actually, though, but the way that my improficiency with defusing these bombs, Jesus Christ, shows that this might be more of an involved process than we might initially think. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Bombs, 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 bombs. Okay, so where's the bomb? Finding the bomb in the morgue was much harder than actually defusing it for some reason. I rushed to the kitchen to find the second one, open the bomb, and you know what? I've had enough. It's a sliding puzzle. I'm gonna make a bomb. How do you want to be able to defuse it should you need to for whatever reason? Well, you're never gonna believe this. It's gonna be a sliding glass puzzle. Oh yeah? Why not just like a series of, I don't know, combinations that you only know the solution to? No, I think I'm gonna go with the puzzle thing, dude. What the frick is this? Okay, it's gotta be heart. Wait, oh, no. Wait, what? I can't read that, bro. Heart up? Am I supposed to be able to read that? Can I enhance or something? What the frick? Spade? But the first one's a heart. That's what I don't understand. What? Am I crazy? I can't even see it. I'm like insanely close to my computer. It's like a heart pointing up. It's a heart pointing up. There's no heart. That's what I'm kind of confused about. Just 3 hearts? What? What is this supposed to be? How could you ever read that? There's just a red column? Maybe it's all supposed to be red? I have no clue. I haven't the faintest idea. That was it? You just had to match them? Oh my god. The last box in the workshop wasn't any simpler. What? I don't get this. Because this feels like one part of a code. I don't understand. 3 seconds. Up. Well, what am I supposed to do there? I'm forced to reload from before the warden cutscene, watch them again, and then take another crack at defusing these bombs. This time, I go to the kitchen and solve the sliding glass puzzle first. I'm doing great. Everything's fine. I feel like the note made that like 10 times more complicated. I don't understand why they included the note. If it just matched the colors, like any 5-year-old could figure that out. Why would you include the note? The note is just, it made it way more complicated and hard to see. Oh, I didn't see this at the top. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. 1, 8, 3, 5. Okay, easy. Play. Wow, that was very easy. I didn't see the... It looks like Jinlo. I thought Jinlo was the bomb manufacturer. I don't know. Freaking Jinlo. I don't know, man. I just kept reading Jinlo. I don't know what Jinlo is. I'm like... Oh, bombs by Jinlo. I never even thought that might be a code. God dang it. I head back to the morgue and solve that bomb again, finishing with plenty of time to spare. Now I have to run back to the prison entrance to catch the warden before he can escape. Where do I have those goddamn keys? You can't stop me. I'm not gonna die with you. Is he gonna shoot himself? Nobody's gonna die. I defused the bombs. What? How'd you do that? This place can teach you a trick or two. Oh my god, give him a lesson. Yeah. And what are you gonna do now? We are gonna wait for the police. I think I can hear the police sirens. Why is all the dialogue in this game written like a fan fiction? And then Kenneth Duncan said, "Oh no, please, I've been a bad man." And they said, "Bad man, there's a lot of that to go around." And everyone clapped. Nobody else even noticed. They were too busy. The cops were too busy eating freaking donuts. Kenneth Duncan, criminal. Wow, Kenneth Duncan, you're sicko. Warden, dealer. This is the funniest thing I've read in my entire life, actually. Warden, dealer. What? Why didn't it say, like, local police warden in Nebraska found to be a drug dealer, dealing drugs out of basement. Warden, dealer. The D's not even capitalized. What kind of ending was that? Incredible game. Game of the year. Baldur's Gate 3 weeped, for there was no more prison to simulate. This is the finish line of story mode we cooked up for you. But it's not the end. Now is the time for your own adventure. Starting now, the game changed into free play. You're the director and everything in the prison is under your jurisdiction. You can now schedule all the routines on your own. Oh, wait, really? So I only have to do the ones that I want now? Yes, while the story is now over, I haven't managed to escape from Prison Simulator just yet. There's still a number of achievements for me to unlock and much more grinding to do. But at least I'm the one in charge now. Time to do what any upstanding citizen would do in my place. Yeah, now I'm gonna be a good warden. Do literally the exact same thing that he did. I'm just as corrupt as he was. But that's how we make it work around here. The biggest change now that we're the warden is that I get to choose my own routine for the day. I can schedule myself for as many or as few activities as I want for the day, which is perfect as I got tons of task-specific achievements to earn. First up is during cell shakedown. Instead of just investigating the problematic prisoners like the game's telling me, I just have to go through and search each and every single cell instead. This actually works out pretty well as the major achievement I'm building towards right now is earn 100% prisoner respect. And a great way to farm that is to find the prisoner's contraband and then just choose not to take it. The next two achievements just involve doing specific tasks a certain number of times, that being processing packages and monitoring shift. After a bit of grinding though, I easily knock those out. I've been using all of my free time to head to the fight club, and eventually this earns me the max out strength achievement. With that all knocked out, it's time to focus all my time on earning prisoner respect. An easy way to get this up is to donate contraband to a prisoner. Each contraband type has a different respect percentage allotted to it, with the more illegal items giving you huge bonuses like an 18% buff per prisoner. However, you're limited to only giving out 2 of these items a day, so I just schedule myself for a single task every day that I then call out of, and then spend the day giving out lovely joints to all the prisoners. After a couple weeks of this, eventually I earn 100% prisoner respect. The next big achievement I need to work towards is buying all the upgrades for the prison, and there are a lot, but luckily this isn't super involved. The prison earns $1,000 each day just by operating, so I just mass sleep through days, having someone cover my single duty for the day and rake in cash. Easier said than done though, I guess, as this takes 2 hours of sleeping. While I'm doing that, there's a few other achievements I'm grinding simultaneously. First, there's an achievement for finding 30 cookies. However, you can only find cookies while you have the cookie quest active. So every day I head to cell block B to see if anyone's offering that quest. Additionally, I need another quest in which I open up a package instead of delivering it, so I'm also searching for that. Finally, I need to search the cells and confiscate any contraband for myself. This is for 2 main reasons. Firstly, I need money. While I'm hoarding tons of prison money, I'll need personal money to buy all the available weapons as well as 20 bags of salty chips I'll need for the There Will Be Salt achievement. The second major reason is now that I've maxed prisoner respect, I actually need to get it all the way down to just 10 for another achievement. Eventually, I managed to get all the money I need for the prison upgrades, the salty chips, the guns, find all the cookies, and open the parcel I was meant to deliver. Next up, I just need to let a guard wail on me until I lose all my health, earning me the achievement for passing out 3 times. But I'm not done with my guard fights, as this time I need to let him wail on me until I'm just about to die. And you know, now that I run this prison, starting fights with these guards feels a lot less like, oh, they're getting up to some antics, and a lot more like, our boss is actively attacking us with a nightstick. Irregardless, I finish up the day on low health, earning me the tiny wound achievement. After that, I need to paralyze 30 inmates with the taser, the teaser. I'd like to take this moment to point out the myriad of spelling mistakes in the Prison Simulator achievement, like collect all hide-in prison booty, or buy all available weapons, or throw 20 garbages to right bin, or my personal favorite, talk to the 15 prisoners during their intimate moment. Yeah, just go ahead and throw a random article in the middle of that sentence, just why not? Anyway, back to the game, the teaser had the unique quirk of only having a certain amount of charge per day, and also you have to get significantly closer to the subject than you do with the nightstick, and you can't move while doing it. What I'm trying to say is that the teaser sucks, but for this achievement, all that means is that I need to knock out as many prisoners as I can within the day, then sleep so it recharges and do the process all over again. With that finished, it was time to lend my attention to getting prisoner respect down to just 10%. While you might think that the optimal path is just to keep attacking prisoners until they all hate you, that would take literal years. No, instead there are a few activities that you can just do poorly to rapidly lose prisoner respect, like request approval. I put myself on the case and then deny every single request that comes through. The prisoners are obviously not super happy with this, and I get all the way down to the required 10% in just a few days. Having prison respect down so low comes with the added benefit of inciting more riots, which is good as I need to work towards the complete 5 riots achievement. With every prisoner in the place completely hating on me, I start working on the aforementioned hide-in prison booty achievement. These are little relics hidden around the prison. Each of these are famous or significant prison items accompanied with a description about how it relates to prison. And oh boy, do I have a lot to say about this. Okay, so the mechanic of this is to have 10 Easter eggs hidden around the map. That's completely fine. Most games have this. While you play the game, you can just look around and discover them, and if you're really exploring, you might just find them by chance. Except, no you won't. For some ungodly reason, they made these 10 collectibles that are hidden around the map sequential. Do you know what that means? It means you cannot get collectible number 2 until you first grabbed collectible number 1. You could be literally looking directly at the spawn location of collectible number 4, but because you haven't got collectible number 3, it just won't show up. And it's not like there's a clue system or something. Finding soap doesn't give you hints to finding shank to give you finding hints to lipstick. It's just completely random. Who in their right mind would code something like that? This is genuinely the stupidest choice I've ever seen in any game ever. You have to scour the entire map looking for one of these collectibles and then do it again for the next one. And this is by no means a small map. There are so many places to look. Why would you punish people for looking around your map? I mean, I'm actually speechless. I can't even imagine why any game would ever do something so insanely stupid. It would be like, I genuinely can't even think of a comparison for something that would be that stupid. And as if that wasn't enough, you also can't pick up 2 collectibles in the same day. And none of this is communicated to the player. What are you psychos behind this game doing over there? And I really wish this was going to be the last time I raged at this game. Whatever, after looking up all the locations of the collectibles, because there's no way I'm searching under prison benches for 4 hours, I have all 10 and grabbed the achievement. With that embarrassment taken care of, it was time to say goodbye to Good Times bars. But we're not done with Prison Simulator yet. No, if only God was that merciful. Instead, I need to now beat the game on the permadeath difficulty, which obviously means if I die, my save file's gonna be deleted. I was gonna need to be on high alert if I wanted to make it through this run, and so I was gonna need a prison with inmates as calm and kind as possible, which is why I name our new prison Cuddletown. Here, we've got Cuddles McGee, Snuggles Johnson, Tickle Smith, Kisses Gomez, Sweetie Pie, Friendo Mine, Nice Guy, Laughs Robinson, Edward Snugglehands, Mother Hugger, Silly Boy, Be Nice to Me, Gamer, Please Kiss Me, and Licks Guys. Not sure why I kind of got gross there at the end, but I digress. There is one imposter in their midst, and that's Gun. I do not trust him. Gun Walker starting trouble on day 1. Who could have seen this coming? I speed through the campaign as quickly as I can, making sure to spend all my free time increasing my attack or defense. I also managed to pick up the achievement for my sick moves on the basketball court here. But just a few days in, while trying to deal with some prisoners in the yard, disaster strikes and I'm taken out, which of course means I can immediately reload my save file from earlier that morning. Yeah, I actually had to do a double take here, but yes, this is the permadeath mode. Permadeath in this case really just means you just have to start from like 3 minutes ago, I guess. Well, whatever. This new playthrough gives me the chance to earn the 3 garbage-related achievements, as for some reason it only spawns during the main story, which meant it was impossible to get on my other save file. The first of these has me now throw a piece of trash at one of the prisoners. Then I have to sink a shot inside the basketball hoop, which actually proves somewhat difficult, but I do eventually earn it. Finally, I need to do my good citizen's best and properly sort out 20 pieces of trash. There was one more major achievement that I've been working on in my other playthrough, but got close enough that I figured I would just naturally earn it throughout the course of my second playthrough. And how right I was, as while performing a routine checkup, I earned the achievement for confiscating 500 pieces of contraband. I'm not gonna really touch on anything else in this playthrough since it's almost entirely more of the same, but in the riots they did just spawn, oh my god, so many prisoners, why did they do this? But just using the good old run and hide technique, I managed to get through. With that, I exposed the evil warden again and earned the permadeath achievement. And with that, I earned the final achievement that you can collect in Prison Simulator's main mode. So that must mean we're done, right? Right? Please say we're done. Please release me from the confines of Prison Simulator. Please, I just can't play this game any longer. Last Man Standing is an extra game mode that the Prison Simulator devs added to the game due to the supposed popularity of the riot event in the game. They made a mode that's basically all that. I truly cannot express to you how funny it is that a game called Prison Simulator is so awful that the only part that people like about it isn't the part where you simulate prison. No, it's the part where you have an incredibly simple and barely functioning combat mechanic. It'd be like if you made a movie and somebody was like, I liked the music in the credits. But in order to earn the achievement for this game, we're gonna have to beat it on the hardest difficulty, Captain. Last Man Standing spawns you in a brand new prison that you must fight your way through. You start off with just your fist and have to fight your way through the prisoners to make it through the end of this new jail. Now, your first thought is probably like mine. No sense in fighting them, let me just speed through as fast as I can, avoiding all combat. Do not try and do that. The prisoners follow you forever and never let up, so eventually you'll just be faced with a horde of inmates you ran through, leading to your inevitable demise. On my second attempt, I try to take the prisoners on one by one with my fists. The prisoners, as well as any food, weapons, and bosses, always spawn in the same location, so you can bait them into 1v1 fights. This is a long process, but has the benefit of giving you whatever the prisoner drops to then use. Oh, what? I don't get a stick? Oh, I thought I was gonna get a stick. Just kidding! Instead of getting to pick up what the prisoner was using to fight you with. Do you know what you get each time you kill a prisoner? Maybe a healing item, a stamina buff, a random loot drop? Nope, you get none of those things. Instead, you know what you get? You know what you get every single time you kill one of these prisoners? Nothing! You get absolutely nothing. But that's okay, as the next guy I'm easily able to take out. But it's in the very next hallway that I run into my first obstacle of the run.
Oh my god, I didn't see him. Oh my god, the twins!
Yes, the twins always spawn together in this first hallway, so you gotta find a way to take them both out together at the same time with just your fists. I end up taking some serious damage here, but managed to take them out. On the bright side, right here in the bathroom is a little soda can I can drink for 400 health. I start utilizing this little technique where I punch, back away, and then wait for them to attack. This doesn't always prove useful, as they have a couple variant attack patterns that can catch me off guard, but this definitely helps to minimize my health loss. After taking care of him, I'd finish out the first little subsection, but it's then that disaster strikes.
Oh, they burned down the door. Oh, I'm cooked. It's over and it's over. All right. Where am I supposed to find gun or weapon or purpose? No, or like food or anything?
Yes, the next area after that is the cafeteria, and inside is a group of 3 prisoners with no way to separate them.
Where are the weapons? Potato chips? Taser! Oh, taser's good. Give me a taser. Give me a taser. Okay. So that didn't go so well.
I run it back again and quickly realize something. The taser sucks. I mean, seriously, just watch me try and use this thing.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Not only did that do actually nothing, it wasted half of the charge on my taser, and now I'm in range of the inmates, and well,
how do you even do this?
All right, new record. Oh, nice.
I feel like I'm tonight's biggest loser. It's like Left 4 Dead if Left 4 Dead had like none of the fun parts of Left 4 Dead.
I've learned a little bit more about their attack patterns now and get a lot better at dodging attacks, even when the twins are coming for me. I've developed a new plan for the cafeteria here. I open the door to trigger the prisoners to my location, but then back away and close it once I've got only 2 or ideally 1 through. The other prisoners can still knock down the door, but in the time it takes them to do that, I can try to deal as much damage to this group of prisoners as possible. Only problem with this is that sometimes one of the prisoners will spawn with a stick, and oh my god, this thing does so much damage to you, I have just instantly died. After the cafeteria, there's another hallway with a couple of guys, but on the bright side, they're both segmented out, and the area is large enough that you have a good enough room to dodge. But there are just so many prisoners that making it past here is incredibly difficult. After a full hour of attempts, I finally managed to clear out the hall.
Okay, you're done. Nice. Okay, is there nothing in here? Why do none of the rooms have anything in them? Caramel cake. Okay, nice. That was something at least.
I've actually done a pretty good job of preserving my health on this run and make it to another one of the hallways where I've just got to take on 2 guys and then can activate a switch. However, this switch doesn't activate this door, it instead activates the prison gate back in the main hall. So I head back there, but suddenly I'm swarmed.
Okay, I don't remember you from earlier. Where did you guys even come from? Come on, run. Oh, that was a hefty hit that I just took. What? No!
It takes me another 30 minutes to get back to this section, but once I do, I successfully take out everyone in the area and head back behind the bars. This gives me access to my first and by far most useful weapon in the run, the nightstick. However, it comes with a catch. The bars have closed behind me and I'm trapped inside until I beat a gauntlet of prisoners.
Go, run. Watch out. Come on. Okay. Oh, there's another guy. Okay. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, I didn't see one of them. Come on, I got my police baton. Oh, come on.
The baton doesn't do any extra damage as opposed to your fists, but it does give you a huge range upgrade while also firing off attacks quicker. I make it through the first 4 guards, they send at me, but then...
What, there's more? Oh my god. If I lose it all. Okay, we gotta take it slow, because once we get into that arena, we're done.
Yeah, if I could just get past that gauntlet, I would be done. Just gotta get back to the gauntlet.
Boom, we neutralize the first guy. Let's take it slow. Don't take hits. Don't make unnecessary journeys.
It would only be about 10 minutes later that I would make my way back to the gauntlet, and this time I have over half of my health left. After slashing through the first 6 prisoners, I made it to the final round.
Tom Taylor? Who the... Oh, that's Tom Taylor. Okay, I need to eat these Jaffa cakes. Okay, I have no stamina. Take out the goons first. Once we can get the goons out of here, it's gonna become like 10,000 times easier. Okay, goon 1, disposed. Goon 2, go for goon 2. Freaking goon 2 down. Okay, now it's just Tom. Oh, he has a double attack. Okay. 2. Oh my god, he has a spinning attack. Holy crap. Okay, Link. And I'm done.
I get back there in only 20 minutes, and this time I have to face off against Jim Vikernes. I take out the 2 goons, and then it's just me and Jim.
Hit you, Jim? Throw those stupid Dwight pranks? Oh no! So making all those military propaganda films? Yes. Find the pin note. Oh, what the heck? They opened the gates! Oh! Oh, they're coming from everywhere! Where's the pin? Oh my god, are you joking? I finally did it! I'm gonna die! Oh my god.
This game is awful! Are you joking? Yes, well, I had believed that this entire time that the gym gauntlet was the end of the level. Turns out there's some more to do. But how much more to do? I mean, it can't be that much more, right? I mean, I've already spent 2 hours on this stupid side mode. No. Why is the evil Hollow Knight music playing? No, it can't be!
Oh, damn it!
No! No! Ah! No, I'm stuck! Come on, how long is this crap? No! Dude, I hate this mode.
I feel like the playtesting on this mode was like 0.
He shredded like 2,000 of my health. I didn't even have recourse.
No!
No, I'm stuck on a freaking table. I hate this mode so much. I cannot express to you how long this took me. Now, I have many complaints with this mode, but largest of all of them is the way enemy spawning work. You see, like we saw after I beat Jim, a ton of enemies had respawned. This is because, for some ungodly reason, enemies respawn in areas you've beaten after enough time. This really, truly just broke my brain. Look at all the ones that respawned. This is stupidest thing that this is the stupidest game mode. Why would you have them respawn? The whole point is that you're supposed to kill everything, and then you have them respawn. I take them out one by one individually, go through, take them all out, and then they just start respawning. Then you're like, oh, okay, well, then you should just rush through. Well, you can't rush through because there's 17 million guys on you. It's so mind-numbingly stupid. You have to pick either the enemies respawn forever or you are able to outrun them. You can't have it both ways. You've set up this system where you can't outrun them, but then they also infinitely respawn. And then it's like, okay, then what am I supposed to do? I mean, this is just so stupid. I'm sitting here with a freaking police pipe, just time after time, hours I've spent on this. This is supposed to be a prison simulator game. Somebody was like, yeah, but let's actually make it like a Left 4 Dead horde mode. I saw in the developer thing, they're like, oh, because what we realized that you guys like the riots so much. I'm like, okay, so nobody actually liked your central gameplay loop. They just liked like this like combat thing you like barely threw in. Like, it's so stupid. Oh my god, you missed your family. So do I. I haven't been able to see them in years because I've been playing this stupid mode. And then it's like, okay, well, in this part, I like saved all this like food, right? So I'm like, oh shoot, I can go back for that because like I played well and then I didn't even need all this like other food that was here. But it's like, no, you actually can't do that because then there'll be more enemies for you to fight, and you know what I mean? It's not a free lunch. The system truly boggles my mind. I feel like it wasn't thought through at all. Like, imagine you're playing Binding of Isaac, and you go down the wrong corridor, and then on your journey back, you need to fight every single enemy again. It's just nonsensical. After 5 straight hours of trying, I get a run where I've been in the gym portion with basically full health, and I am feeling good. Unfortunately, though, the run to the next area really drains me. But lucky for me, the very next hallway has a first aid kit that heals me back up to full. I fight through around 15 more minutes of areas before finally coming across the holy grail of this run. The moment I've been waiting for since the start.
Yes. Finally, the gun. It only has 16 ammo.
Well, actually, it's got 32 ammo. Not much better, but, you know, it's important to be exact. The next door leads to another arena fight, only this one starts out with, like, 10 people following you for some reason, Jesus Christ. Even though it's just the first room after obtaining it, I'm forced to use 10 bullets already, because I've just got no hope of warding these guys off with just my baton.
Bob Martinez. That's an intimidating name, if I ever heard one. He has a gun himself? And there's no more bullets in this. I just gotta get rid of this random guy. He's not even with Bob Martinez. Oh my god. Okay. Bob Martinez, gunman, down. Oh, Bob Martinez. Oh, Bob Martinez. Oh, where the freak am I supposed to go now? That's what I need, more bullets.
But unfortunately, no more bullets would be coming, as the 32 bullets I dispensed in this fight were all the bullets I get for the entire run. But on the bright side, I had mastered the police baton. During the solo fights, your best bet is to use the charging feature. If you charge up your attack, you'll do double damage. This means you need to dive in less times, which means you usually take less damage. But our baton-only run does become a slight problem when...
Oh god, yeah, that guy having a gun was not super cool. I would love to loot his body for ammo, but guessing that's not a thing in this mode.
Oh, scared me there, Thomas.
Oh shoot, he's got a gun. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna get jumped like that. Okay.
Remember when I had a gun?
What the frick? You can't just... A guy can't just have an assault rifle. Holy crap.
He shredded like 2,000 of my health. I didn't even have recourse. That was stupid.
Yeah, that guy had a gun. That seems fair. I've been given a police baton and a pistol with 30 bullets in it. That guy had an SMG, a submachine gun. That seemed fair. How do you fight submachine gun? And he's standing there right when I open the door.
That was so... What? That is so mind-numbingly stupid. That, like, what? I was given 30 bullets. And I have to take out a guy with an assault rifle, like 3 dudes with a pistol, and a guy with a submachine gun. You're joking.
Accuracy 60%. Okay, kind of skill issue.
It is incredibly difficult to get past the second gauntlet room without using any bullets. You're being pursued by like 8 guys. One of them is shooting at you from God only knows where. I just want to further emphasize that this mode is not challenging. It's actually boring. Every single encounter you go in is just hit a guy, wait for him to attack, and then hit him again. Every single run is just artificially extended by this process. So no, this mode is not challenging. 7C is challenging. Pantheon 4 is challenging. Last Man Standing on Captain difficulty is just unfair. You could have full health and then go into a room where 2 guys spawn with assault rifles and then just might as well kiss the run goodbye. Eventually, I have my best run yet, one in which I'm able to make it out of the second gauntlet still with 11 bullets. I get past the stairs where I was famously shot with the assault rifle and into the second to last area, but my health is looking real low.
Oh, he's got a gun. It's over. It's so over. It's never been more over than it has been right now. It's never been more over. Oh, shit. No! Come on! Oh my god, 47 health! Holy crap. Oh my god. Just give me 1 piece of food and I will feel so much better. If these guys respawn, I'm gonna kill myself. There's gotta be food in here. Chips! I see chips over there. How do I get over there? Oh, I thought I just saw a dude with a gun. Nope, but this dude's at a 2x4. Die! Okay. Come on. I just need to get into this room. Get the chips. It's locked. It's absolutely locked. Is there a way that I can eat that from here? Nope. Okay. Give me just a little bit room to maneuver, please. Are those... Oh. Yes. Caramel cake. Cooking you. Okay. Welcome to the real world. I'm so scared. Just hit him. Oh, yep. He has more hits. Or I missed one. Both possible. Come on. Give me some food, man. You're done. Okay. The chips. The chips are within reach.
But I do eventually get to suckle down those delicious salty crisps, which puts me back at just under half health.
What the heck? The lag is insane!
Yeah, I don't even know how to explain that one. I make my way through a couple rooms until finally...
Nobody in here somehow. Oh, I gotta go outside? You're joking. Oh, assault rifle! Oh my god, that would be huge. Alright, I only have 60 bullets in this thing. Oh my god, I just wasted so many of them. Get out of here. No! No! Was that the last thing?
But after a grand total of 11 hours on this mode, I realize what you have to do. You see, even though you're given 32 bullets in the pistol, you have to save a good chunk of them for the final room. Otherwise, you don't even have a chance. So really, this entire mode has to be played with just the baton. It's some riveting gameplay.
Start with the pistol. Okay, nice. There's a bag of chips there, I see.
I finally head to the outdoors and wait until there's just a few enemies left at the end of the wave to grab all the food I can. Additionally, I make sure to only use my rifle at the beginning and finish the waves out with the baton.
I only have 7 bullets left. I just gotta get rid of one of these guys. Oh no, I gotta get rid of so many of them. All I have left is the frickin' baton, and there's 10 of them. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out. I actually, like, do you guys even care? Does anybody watching this video actually care about Last Man Standing difficulty? I've never seen a single video beating Last Man Standing. Ever. On Captain's difficulty, on all of the internet. Markiplier covered this game, and it had 5 million views. You mean to tell me this, like, nobody, just not a single person? God, this is such a stupid mode.
I mean, I'm sure it would also help if my aiming wasn't so absolutely atrocious, but I digress. Another hour later, and this time I've got all my ammo left in my pistol. Hadn't used a single bullet yet.
Here's what we do. Okay, immediately went wrong. Okay, hold on. We gotta get the pistol out. Okay, reload the pistol. Only used 5 bullets there, which I feel good about. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, nice. Got him.
Yes, my strategy is to just lure as many of them into the back room for as long as I can. That way I can keep using the baton to save as many bullets as possible. Then when the hordes come, just weaken them out with the pistol. Using this strategy, I make it to the boss wave without ever having to use my assault rifle, meaning it was time to just absolutely unload. Using this technique, no one in the final wave even has a chance to get near me.
Yes! Okay, that went well. It's only because I saved so many bullets, though. Are there any more healing items that I missed out here? Where's the exit? Please. This has got to be it, right? Right? Come on. Yes! Oh my god, that was so stupid!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. I had finally completed Last Man Standing on Captain's difficulty. Now, there are 4 more achievements related to Last Man Standing, but they are all incredibly simple and took me less than 20 minutes, so I'm not even gonna bother to mention them. Finally, there are 6 achievements related to an upcoming zombie mode. When I played this game, that mode was not out. Maybe it's out now. I do not know. I recorded this a long time ago. I'm not gonna look it up. And that was 100% of Prison Simulator. So, what I think? Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what game you'd like to see me 100% next. Bye!